All right. How is everybody's day going? Let's switch it to this. So, I found this very interesting website. Shout out to Lotan, if you know who Lotan is. Surprisingly enough, in your YouTube analytics, you can see where you have crossover in your audience, and a lot of you, I'm assuming it's because of the IDubbbz stuff, are watching Lotan. So shout out to him. But thanks to him, I found this very interesting Tumblr page called Anisa Jomha Receipts. So I thought it'd be really interesting to go deep, straight into it, live with you all. I literally just found out about this website yesterday, but let's go over some basic stuff. So obviously, this is IDubbbz's wife right here, Anisa Jomha. So let's go through some basic stuff before we get straight into the drama. Tenenza says I'm here because of Tyrone. Yeah, I think I know like Tyrone knows quite a bit about the Anisa Jomha stuff because he told me that like Anisa lied about what was it that she lied about? It was about like with the fight with Brittany Venti. She was gonna box Brittany Venti, but had it was like all the concussions. Anisa Jomha was like, oh yeah, I had like 30 concussions, which is more than like most pro boxers. And implied that she had like a concussion at the age of like 3. Like, how do you do that? Yeah, but continuing going on. So, Anisa Jomha, also known as Anisa J, gender female, date of birth 1993, June 25th, 1993. So in less than a month. Just a little over a month. Anisa Jomha will be turning 30. Yep, 20. Okay, I just go to the next line, and I could have done that. Zodiac sign. Who cares about zodiac sign? So, born in Canada, currently resides in California. And if we keep going on, Anisa Jomha's biography. So let's continue on because I think there's something very interesting. But what race is Anisa Jomha? She has a mixed ethnicity. Her mom is Irish while her dad is Lebanese. Jomha's mom is named Maureen. She has an older brother named Muhammad and a little sister named Iman. Jomha was raised in the Islam religion, but she said that she does not follow the religion anymore in one of her videos. Her mom was raised Catholic, but she converted to Islam when she got married to her dad. So this is who we're dealing with. This is the person we are going to be dissecting as of right now. So this is Anisa Jomha, the deep dive. Let's go straight into Anisa Jomha receipts. So this is a Tumblr page going through all the drama because I'm assuming most of you are only really familiar with Anisa Jomha when it comes to her relation with Ian. But obviously, she goes quite a while back. She goes all the way back. In fact, she even says in this clip, Ian was an irrelevant YouTuber when I was a relevant streamer. The thing is with this clip, it's really quiet for some reason. So I could probably do something. Let me see.
Hello, didn't realize.
Yeah, that is super quiet. Okay. Let me I can mess with it in OBS, so it'll be loud. It'll be loud enough for you guys, but not for me. Bruh. I have a gain of 23 decibels, and it's that quiet.
Ian was a baby YouTuber.
Okay, I'll honestly wait. If I
was a very relevant.
Yeah, that's honestly not even worth it. If it's this quiet, just the quote: Ian was an irrelevant YouTuber when I was a relevant streamer. That's the main takeaway you gotta take from it. And also on the right side here, we get to see all the good arcs. Anisa summary, leaked Discord master posts, past drama, they haven't always supported sex workers, IDubbbz dates fans, Chris Raygun and Lacey Green, Zoie Burgher, I think that's how you pronounce the last name, Pyro Cynical, because this is when I first found out about IDubbbz's girlfriend, Anisa girlfriend at the time. This was like 2017, 2018, where Anisa was beefing with Pyro Cynical. Venus Angelic, Ice Poseidon, Sky Williams, Venti. I'm assuming that's referring to Brittany Venti and Markiplier. Yes, IDubbbz's wife beefed with Markiplier. Yeah, that's kind of. I was like out of everybody you choose a beef, I'm pretty sure didn't freaking who was it? Grade A Under A back in 2016. Back in 2016, tried to beef with call out Markiplier, Matthew Santoro, and PewDiePie. It backfired on him spectacularly. Okay, so. Oh yeah. By the way, I should also clarify that yeah, they met on Twitter. I think it's down here. I think where it says they met on Twitter. Anisa Jomha's career. Oh wait, is it? No, I think this is it. Yeah. Anisa has been IDubbbz's girlfriend since 2016. The couple met via Twitter and built a relationship or friendship. Oh, friendship. Wait, okay. Tyrone is saying breaking news. What is the breaking news right here? Okay. Let me turn on the Discord audio. All right, we have breaking news coming from Tyrone. How's it going?
Dude, I have some breaking news.
All right, well, let me turn you up in Discord or in OBS. Yeah. All right.
What's up?
How's it going? Tell us what the breaking news is.
I have breaking news. Basically, Monkey Jones just did a podcast an hour ago with Rusty Cage, and it's explaining the backstory between why, the drama between Rusty Cage and IDubbbz.
Oh, okay. All right, yeah, okay. We're gonna go through that after this. The Rusty Cage.
It's about a 20-minute segment though.
Okay.
But,
yeah, I'm sure you got the timestamps, right?
Yeah. I got the timestamp. It starts at 22 seconds. It came out an hour ago, and
I
haven't been able to watch it yet. But,
all right, bet. Let's go. Okay. All right. Nice. Okay. Simi and Jimmy's Treehouse, the Rusty Cage / IDubbbz drama explained. All right. Very cool. Very cool. Let's go. So yeah. Yeah, but we will continue. We will continue the course for now when it comes to Anisa Jomha.
Haram, it is haram. Maybe you should have done an Andrew Tate, and we're now two anime characters talking about this. Andrew Tate, moseying around, and he's here, But what isn't in haram anymore is fucking Anisa Jomha's fucking whole stretched fucking whatever.
Yeah, so
ugly.
Yeah, have you guys been seeing Andrew Tate's Twitter recently? It's a bunch of anime posting. It's
but it's I understood. It looks like AI generated anime characters. You know what I mean? The prison really changes a man. You know what I mean?
Well, one of them was a green screened in Chika Fujiwara from Kaguya-sama.
Oh,
it's so good. Yeah. So okay, continue on. So. Anisa has been IDubbbz's girlfriend since 2016. The couple met via Twitter and built a friendship that grew into strong love. Jomha has appeared in many of Ian's videos.
Strong love. Yeah, so that's one way to call it.
Yeah. Very, very curious.
Let's talk about simping.
Real. Okay, yeah, I'm going to turn you up just a little bit. So, yeah. The couple faces share of controversies, mostly surrounding Jomha's actions online. Anisa Jomha's OnlyFans leaked photos resulted in many people negatively commenting about it. On the other hand, Ian supported his partner's decision, and some people were also against him for supporting her. Anisa has also been seen to be unkind on some occasions when talking about people online. She is said to have even commented negatively about Ian in one of her streams. She also said to have been flirting with Chris Raygun.
Amazing.
Yeah. We'll get into
tweets.
that.
There are tweets where she's like, fucking I love Chris Raygun, or whatever the fuck. And I gotta be honest. I feel like because someone else who was in the family was Anisa's mother, who seemed very supportive of the whole Chris Raygun and Anisa pairing. And when fucking got dropped by the Ray gun, it seemed that
It
she
was so
wasn't
over.
very supportive. That and her family wasn't very supportive of her doing the OnlyFans. So
I wonder why.
I can. Do you know who a Muslim family? Like seriously, do you know how fucking bad that? Like it's like that is haram. And like every, it's like no, that'd get you thrown off a fucking building back in Nigeria. I'm saying that much.
Not surprising. Not surprising. Yeah. So let's continue on. So at IDubbbz, I love you. Let's get married. November 2015. Yes. Okay. Yes. Okay. These are some kind of low quality screenshots, but Chris Pine's in the comment, not the like actor Chris Pine. I'm assuming. Okay.
Well, I hope not.
And in some YouTube comment section, we don't know, but it says, okay, this needs to be said, and you might get mad, but it's okay. Get up right now and go get your hair done. You look like an old virgin spinster who has a house filled with cats.
What the fuck?
What the hell is going on here? Because if this is love, break up with your boyfriend today immediately. My goodness gracious, you are way too pretty to look the way you look today. Sorry, not sorry at all. Anisa says, I like my hair. Ian's a fan of the bangs and likes the short look, and so do I. I don't think it looks bad personally. Huh.
It looks
Curious.
like an Oblivion NPC. Low rendered, low poly. Stop, you violated the law. That's what I fucking see when I look at that. Remember the Emperor!
Dude, that's actually so true. Yeah. Okay, and just like I've decided to attempt to grow my hair out long. Why do we have the same ideas when it comes to hair? Stop copying me. Never. Oh, whoa. And that was in 2017. Okay. Yeah, so we got old, but a great example of how possessive and jealous Anisa gets. Out of respect, I won't reveal the fan's face/username, but I'll be abbreviating her with the name T. In 2017, Anisa suddenly cut her hair short, changed her clothing style, and kept talking about how cute and small Asian girls were. Oh,
What? Okay.
Very curious. Very curious right there. Yeah, nobody put the connection together until they dug through Anisa's Twitter and found she was liking tweets / talking to a girl named T. T had short hair, was petite, and half Asian. T followed Anisa, but Anisa did not follow T.
Is a biological one? Because that T initial doesn't seem very, you know. All I'm just seeing is I'm seeing Anisa's hairstyle, and it looks like a speedrunner. You know what I mean? I would be surprised if someone looking like Anisa got the top record of Mario fucking Bing Bang Wahoo 64. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh yeah. That definitely looks like an Asian Bob. Now that it's like revealed that she's been copying the Asian style.
Well, now you have dishonored the family in fucking Islam and Japanese. Nihongo dashi desu.
Very curious. Yeah, and then let's continue on. Yeah. So Anisa did not follow T on Twitter, but kept interacting with her. Basically, she was stalking her social media. Anisa went as far as to copy T's typing mannerisms and started using small bean constantly. Same haircut, same makeup and brows, same blue over shirt, same ripped jeans.
The only person who uses the term small ween is me when I'm referring to Mike the Bike. So...
oh, got him. This immediately started happening after Ian liked tweets from T on a frequent basis. Even IDubbbz and Anisa's fangirls were aware of something going on and subtweeted. The same time Ian was liking her tweets, Anisa was crying on her Discord about how insecure she was and that she felt Ian was going to break up with her. See leaked Discord chats. Let's see the leaked Discord chat. Oh wait, I think this. Oh, okay. But we got a super chat for Solon the Lich ARS 90. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. Manic disavows warband and Doxxes. I would never Okay,
Argentine peso. It's a cousin of T-Play we have in the chat right now. How
Argentine peso.
Yes.
Bro.
Which equates to 90 Argentine peso equates to, it just does to me in the euro, it's 0.35 euro. So I'll check our dollars. US
Thank you
dollars.
so much for the super chat, Solon the Lich. I would never dox Chaz.
0.38 US dollars. So.
Doxing is really bad, and I would never do it.
Oh yeah.
Straight up. Yeah, Aesthetics says, Manic Man, you think IDubbbz will be able to uncuck himself if he gets rid of Yoko Ono? Honestly, it might just be, there'd have to be more going on. He would have to probably move out of California.
I know I'm not everyone's cup of tea.
Cup of tea?
I think a lot of things have changed.
Yeah.
With IDubbbz has made this change. I think he just actually fell in love with Anisa.
Yeah.
And Anisa's just every kind of red flag, and just let her control him. I think that's what happened. And if he really removes her, I don't think he's going to be able to cope with that.
Yeah.
I don't think he's gonna go like full fucking mask off and go, fuck this, I'm gonna go to Anisa's mother, fucking brother, like Muhammad or whatever the fuck, and throw her OnlyFans off the roof or saying, what are you fucking gay? That's not gonna happen, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Dude, okay. Dude, IDubbbz should cuck Think Before You Sleep and smash Brittany Venti. That's what he should do. All right, that's how
Why?
He see it's the arc. You have to go from the
Why does he need to go from a washed up land whale to a hammerhead shark? Like what the fuck? Brittany Venti? Why?
We'll get into IDubbbz's love for Asian girls. Okay, we'll get which she's not Asian, but you know, close enough. But okay, this is actually very unfortunate because I think Imgur is down. It says Imgur is temporarily over capacity. Please try again later. And this is for all three of the links.
Oh no.
Which makes me think Imgur is just down and not like accessible.
Wait, give me a link to this website.
All right, yeah, I shall.
Big boy coming through, yo, we can't accept it.
Yeah, so that's very unfortunate about the Imgur stuff, but we'll just keep going on with the T. Sure. Yeah, T.
Oh, I can see it. I can see it.
It might. Is it a VPN thing? Is it like I don't know.
For me, this link works. This first initial link works.
Okay.
They are quite long,
so what I can do? Okay, I know what to do. So I can. So if you send the links in Discord chat, then I can open it. The page isn't working, of course. Okay. Well, okay.
You want me to screenshot?
I think screenshot them, send them in the Discord chat, then I can open them up in my browser.
Okay. There is a lot of messages here, so it's gonna take a while. I'm gonna be honest.
It's so over, for real. That's a big immigrant. I might. But Kite
basically. I can screenshot them. We can do it this way. I can screen share, and you can like share.
Yeah, I'll like open a new window. We'll get into the Discord stuff later.
Yeah.
But
so I can do this essentially because I can on my screen they're all up.
All right, very cool. Kite and Chaz says YouTube is cucking me. FML, have a good stream. I don't know. Is YouTube putting in ads for Kite and Chaz? I don't know. I don't know because you know how there's gonna be a lot more downgrades in quality of life.
I can tell you something we can do. I can tell you something we can do. There is a few things I kind of like in the fucking on the online sphere, and one thing with the letter T is a certain community that begins with this. And Manic, I've got to show you.
Oh no!
You have to. It's an interesting guy. It's a very interesting guy. I want you to. Okay, where is it?
What? Okay, what subreddit? Oh, why are you opening that subreddit?
You'll see. And some people. Okay, so
wait. Okay, yeah. Can you send me the link to that?
Yeah, I want you to. You can Google this on stream.
Okay.
So
wait. Oh, but I'm a YouTuber and full-time man, 36 months on testosterone. Does my face pass as masculine because someone was
Read
confused?
the comment section.
Okay. The way they were just confused, and definitely you pass as a man. Your freaking profile picture is Finnies, bro.
Yeah, it's Reddit, so it has to be the ultimate Redditor.
My Reddit profile picture is my face put through a filter. Realistically, this is my aim after I received top surgery. In the picture above, I would never even dream of thinking you're a T. Not in a million years. You totally pass. I mean, look at all the facial hair. What's there to be confused about? 100% passing physically there. Definite pass. Yes. Okay. Yeah. Do you think this lovely person passes, bro?
Well, I also, yeah, he definitely does pass, the man, very clearly a man. And, I did another one, the one I was trying to find. It was of, Mr. No Powers, and unfortunately I must have taken it down. But, I think I have the original link to it, because,
Ain't no way. Ain't no way.
Here's the original link to the Austin No Powers one.
This is a big deviation from Anisa Jomha. But you know what? This is funny.
Okay, it's still up. It's still up.
Okay.
It's just kind of hidden right now because on this subreddit it's pretty hard to troll, you know. I want you to click on this link here.
Okay. Yeah. The Dragon's Treasure says, "Stop saying T. It keeps getting me excited." I don't. Yeah. Wait. I always felt dysphoric about my body. Why does it not show the image for me?
I don't know. I can just send you the screenshot. I can just send you.
It's dude. What the heck? What the heck? What's going on? What's going on here? Yeah.
I can just send you the screenshot, and you can enlarge the screenshot. So if you just So this is on a dummy Reddit account, and I want you to
thing euphoric. I've always felt dysphoric about my body. Tried women's clothing last week and finally felt euphoric and was finally comfortable. However, what's always been stopping me from trying is that I think my face looks really masculine and that I'm 6'3". Do you think I have
warrior? Yeah.
Okay, I've been seeing this image going around. I was wondering, like, why is it going around like this?
Everyone's been making memes of it.
Yeah.
Some people are doing a bit too edgy memes of it.
No, I've seen very edgy memes at meme edits of this. Austin No Powers is in chat. Bro got caught. Bro got caught. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Shoot. Dude, this is gonna be like really annoying if I can't access Imgur. Like really annoying.
I've sent you all the things over.
This is specifically about the like breaking up stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
It's a bit hard to get because it's gonna be all like. You're gonna have to scroll up to get it in order. So
yeah, okay. Okay, so it starts off with as soon as Content Cop thing was coming to a close, he just switched gears and I wasn't even like I existed. That's the first one, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So Discord DMs, and I believe the context of these is like a Discord server where he's like, it's basically like the tier 3 subs, right? He's basically just she's basically venting about her relationship to Discord moderators.
Yeah.
Like imagine, like the tier 3 stuff. Yeah, but breaking up with IDubbbz/Ian, as soon as the Content Cop thing was coming close, he just switched gears and it's like I existed. I think I'm breaking up with Ian. After our first relationship scare and our last trip, I was a lot better and Ian seemed happier. But after I left, it seemed Ian's opinion on things didn't change much. He hadn't called me in 4 days, and we have barely talked. Anisa
been talking a lot to close fans, you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. After our first continue. Jesus needs to end the world now. Whoa. What? Is that supposed to be about the relationship? What the heck, bro? Huh. Anisa says, I asked him today. Yeah, what the heck? I asked him today.
Jesus is the most quoted prophet in the Quran.
I asked him today if he was ready for me to come back and live with him, and he said no. Oh man, living together before marriage? Kind of cringe. Nyan says, any reason behind that? Anissa said, I told him I can't do this anymore. I have bent in ways I never thought were possible. He says it's a him thing. I waited 2 months just to see him again and another month to go to the house again. Is this when she still lived in Canada?
I believe so.
Is that okay? Yeah, that's the context behind it. And then Bogabog says if he's saying that, it's because he wants to be polite, but he wants out. No, he isn't. Amada, chill out. Because when I said I wanted out, what was the scare? He tried to come up with a solution and said I could move out and we could continue on like we were doing. Curious. Very curious. Continuing on. Anisa says, yeah, this is all in the course of one day, by the way. This is all in August of 2017. So this would have been during the production of the Rice Gum Content Cop, correct?
That is correct.
Yeah. Yeah, I just don't like how I'm being treated, and I should be stopped. I should have stopped it a long time ago. I think it's his YouTube ego. I mean, it's not it not be on his mind for a while, so it can be more relaxed decision. I don't know. Do you think you can make him happier in the long term? Matt, don't overthink things too much. He kept saying, I won't find someone like you again, and I wanted to make it work. And
you know what I hate about her profile picture here? It's Discord that small compresses everything, and she's found a way to stick her face and boobs in there somehow, even though it's like 144p and incredibly small. It immediately tells you everything you need to know about Anisa Jomha. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. Having the cleavage and face in the profile picture
on Discord, where it's like absurdly small.
Yeah, very small. I'm pretty sure I know what the outcome will be, and maybe he just doesn't want to cry in front of PewDiePie. Bro. And if he isn't putting you as...
I'm not your cup of tea.
Duh, okay. Like if I get to meet PewDiePie, I'm not gonna be worrying about my GF. There's only one PewDiePie, and there's plenty of fish in the sea, you know? And if he isn't putting you as number one on the pedestal, you may want to evaluate. I would have said, bro, it's PewDiePie we're talking about. It's like it's PewDiePie we're talking about. Yeah. Turkler says if he's trying to censor you about things also, then yeah, I'd say great choice. That will never change about him. He will always want control. That way. What I think the message broke down. But that's very ironic of Anisa saying that IDubbbz Ian wants control.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the Dragon's Treasure says, Mr. Manic, tell folks we've got 2 coffees up for pre-order on the site right now. Again, with cups of tea. Yeah, so...
Wait, you can use the fucking IDubbbz. You could use the IDubbbz. What's it called? Like, I'm not your cup of tea, but
I'm not your cup of tea. Oh! That would be good. Okay, but continuing on, we have... Oh, wait, okay. We have a coffee tab, a new coffee tab on the Dragon's Treasure. So, if you want to help support the channel, you can use code MANIC for 10% off your anime-branded tea and coffee. I'm gonna have to... I have to change up the pitch now. I have to change up the pitch now. It has to be tea and coffee. So... Yeah, coffee is now up for pre-order at thedragonstreasure.com. I'm putting a link in the I'll pin the chat. So, if you want some anime branded coffee, Demon's Extract pre-order and Dio pre-order. Yeah, I'm going to replace the pin message and boom, you get whole bean 12 ounces for $18. Pretty good deal. So, yeah, and then it seems will be shipped the week of May 29th. So you get a pre-order it the week in advance. Be the first to drink the Dragon's Treasure coffee. All right, continuing on. I think I shilled that great enough. Continue. Okay, you sent more DMs, right?
Yeah, I sent all of the ones for the first one. I'm looking through the other ones, and they're not as long. I can get them in 1 or 2 screenshots, but this one's entirely been dumped.
Yeah.
And also, I found a funny tweet, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
It's a bit unrelated, Manic, but do you want to see the funny tweet? It's a bit... It could be, okay. It's a bit funny.
I mean, can I wait for later?
Sure. Okay.
Yeah, we'll backload at the end. We can't distract even more from the Anisa stuff.
Okay.
This is what the people are here for.
I know it's not your cup of tea.
Cup of tea.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, Kain Chess says, I need to learn how to make tea with loose leaves. So true. Yeah, so I think, okay, let's see, how many more possible I said? Okay, okay, I have so many tabs open now. I said, okay,
yeah.
Here
I just
to the right.
Everything.
Here to the right continues on. So, yeah. I'm just so sick of the emotional shit I've been going through. It seems fine. He legit hasn't called me in 4 days. Sigma IDubbbz. Listen to your gut. And when I called upset, he said, "Oh yeah, I guess there were times there I could have called. I just feel like a loser. Out of sight, out of mind." Ooh. A thing to remember.
Why would anyone want to talk to Anisa? Okay, actually, what insight does she have? She's like wrong in everything, like comically. She's not funny, she's not entertaining, she doesn't have insights. Everything she does, she fucks up in a kind of way. You can literally pin IDubbbz's downfall to this one woman. This is probably like one of the strongest legacy channels of all time. What insight? Why would anyone actually talk to her? There's no reason.
Yeah. A thing to remember is that some people deal with shit by themselves, and only by themselves they deal with it with thought, not communication. Yeah, but for a healthy relationship to work, you need to talk. Continuing on, I don't know. The calling in 2 to 3 hours is probably, I want to end this when I'm not at this guy's house thing. What? What are you talking about? Usually that isn't productive at all, which is why I'm not the relationship type of person. I'm largely emotional, independent. I obviously don't know the guy, though. It's certainly possible. I don't get it. When I was there, he seemed super into the relationship. Shoves face into pillow. Everything seems great. It's literally like the same 4 like guys like telling her the relationship.
Tier 4 simps.
Yeah, tier 4 simps right there.
Their possible boyfriend at the same time of IDubbbz.
Why doesn't he want you there? I don't get that part. Could it be an attention thing? Similar to focusing on the last things right in front of you, bipolar. Are they trying to like diagnose IDubbbz as bipolar? Is that what's going on here?
That's just dumb. That's just fucking dumb.
Yeah.
I do know, by his own regards, you could probably diagnose him as like a psychopath. It's like, I didn't learn empathy until I was 32. Yeah. And apparently him having empathy, if what he has now is empathy, I don't want to have empathy. Tie me into John Swan, strip that all shit away from me. You know what I mean? Empathy according to IDubbbz is like going after every single one. If you make a joke, if you make your slogan just 2 offensive words that are just meant to articulate the point, okay, everything is fine. Fucking 6 years later, you're donating a lot of money to a black and trans fucking charity.
Yeah.
Come out, you're black and trans.
Very curious.
Come on.
Yeah. Jamie Norris says, where do you get these chats from? So this is from, we're going off the website, anisajomhareceipts.tumblr.com. Yeah. Exactly. So I think, where I lost my place. Yeah. Okay. I diagnose IDubbbz as libtard. There we go.
I diagnose him as chronic.
Anisa says,
chronically, it's down bad and I'm excited.
All right. I just wanted to wake him up, but I think you're right. That's what it comes down to, putting his work and image before you. But if he's still not ready for me to come back and still acting the way he is, I don't think it will ever change. If you're thinking you can fix someone, red flag city, yeah, he always puts his work image before me. I don't want to fix him. Well, what happened? What happened when he put Anisa before his image?
This is so interesting.
Yeah.
This is so interesting. And it's so interesting that she doesn't see herself as the problem. He sees IDubbbz as the problem, but then says, "I don't want to fix him." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And what are you doing there? Just you being there, you pursuing something that's going to change him in some way. So, when in situations like this, you don't listen to what someone says. You actually pay attention to what they do. And they say, "I don't want to fix them," while they're simultaneously doing everything to try and change this person's behavior. I don't understand why this person isn't acting like this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They need validation from these tier 3 simps on fucking Discord to be told, like, they're actually a good person, they're actually doing the correct thing. Anisa is a fucking... it's nothing. It's just a fucking tree in the wind. There's nothing there.
True. So true. Yeah, and Della, which I appears to be a woman from the profile picture.
Who knows? Discord.
I mean, to be fair, it's 2017 Discord, so not as bad.
To be fair, I mean, have you seen Austin's newest post? It's like, is on the certain subreddit. We might have fucking Augustina no powers soon enough.
Yeah. Della says, I think the only way...
Anisa no powers.
I think the only way he will learn is with a breakup. I mean, it will show that he has to change something if his girlfriend didn't even tolerate it. I wanted to fix our relationship issues. He wants to change you also. I mean, I don't have much else to say. His sister said his parents warned him constantly before I even came along. I think a breakup would be a giant wake-up call. That's what his sister thinks. Huh.
Ugh,
very curious. But we just got a 99 is that euro? Is that euro right there?
No, that is 99 pence of Great British pounds. That guy is a Briton.
Okay. Thank you so much for the super sticker. Shout out Austin.
Austin's great.
Bro, I will not take the estrogen. I will not eat the bugs. I will eat meat and I'll be happy.
Austin's like fucking Clockwork Orange, where he's in the chair, like eyes are fully open, and fucking Dr. Fauci's coming over with the estrogen injection. And he's like, give me vaccines, make me more autistic. And Austin, no powers. He's already got enough autism for it, so they're just going to inject the estrogen. And it's like, it's going to be like fucking Ivankov from fucking One Piece.
Yeah, okay, so Anisa says his sister said his parents warned him constantly. So which means that it seems like because Zip Zap says, why would his sister get involved? So yeah, that's actually interesting. So IDubbbz's sister seems to be more on the side of Anisa. So that's very interesting. But IDubbbz's parents was warning. I want to see. We need to see IDubbbz's parents. I want to know what they think of their...
No, we don't. No, we don't.
See, they raised such a good boy, and then once he got married off, it's all downhill from there.
I don't know. They probably, I don't know. He's a fully grown guy. He doesn't have kids, so he doesn't really have an excuse to talk to them anymore. They're probably proud of him in the respect of, I don't know, he became his own individual from what they perceive and has a lot of money. And if he just did that, and not just like, he's not like, you know, at the bottom of the subway car fucking drinking methylated spirits, you know what I mean?
Yeah, okay, yeah, that's somewhat fair. They probably don't even know what an OnlyFans is, in all fairness.
They might, unfortunately.
Yeah, at this point. When the controversy was popping off, then no. Now, maybe. But continuing on with the DMs, Turkler says, if he can't trust you and you aren't getting what you want / need from him, I don't know, seems bad. Anisa says, I feel bad doing it while he's filming a content cop. He truly doesn't trust anyone. I don't think he ever will, but I'm by far the closest person he does trust. But by having any trust in you, he needs you to like be a certain way, right? Yuck. Zion's future wife says, I'm sort of out of the loop, but when it comes to the change your image or persona, I don't think that's a healthy way for a relationship. Don't try and fix him. Yeah, I suppose you're right. So this all came out. This was before the Rice Gum Content Cop came out. And remember, the Rice Gum Content Cop was the final Content Cop. How does that... I think there's a very curious timing right there. when it comes to that.
Well, he said in the fucking Rice Gun one, like, Chap Chong here, he wanted to do a fucking Keemstar Part 2.
Yeah.
And, you know, I think there was still a possibility to do it. But if we see here, Black lives really do matter. George Floyd is freely sober. It says Bogo Bog had the one good advice in this entire thing, you know, BLM. Don't try and fix him.
Yeah. Yeah, Exotic says, this is so crusty talking with Discord people about your own relationship advice.
It's a tier 3 Sims.
Yeah, for
it
real.
It actually is, by the way. I'm not even fucking with that.
Yeah, the tier 3 Sims. They pay to talk with Anisa.
Exactly.
Della says, you filmed a lot for him. He could have credited you for everything you've done. It sucks. I'm sorry. Rough spot to be in. It's tough, especially because anything I'm feeling, he eventually pushes things until he gets his way. That's a type of manipulation. That's what I was going to say. Yeah, like, that's shitty. Manipulation is something that shouldn't be tolerated. IMO. Yeah, when I showed him what his sister was saying about it not being right. Yeah, okay. So, yeah, IDubbbz's sister is siding with Anisa. He shrugged it off and said, yeah, she's only hearing one side of the story. Oh, what happened? What happened to Ian Carter? No. What
Ian
happened?
Carter? I don't think that was his name. I think you're thinking of a different... I think you're thinking of a different guy there. It's Ian like Washburn or whatever the fuck.
Ian Jomha. Wait, I'm pretty sure his name before getting married was Carter, right? I'm pretty sure.
I thought it was like Washburn, wasn't it?
No,
it's like Ian Washburn.
No, like, okay, so in this, I'm pretty sure it has, if we keep scrolling up, yeah, IDubbbz Ian Carter.
What the fuck? If you look on this thing, it's like IDubbbz Ian Jomha, formerly known as like Ian Washburn or something.
I remember looking up what IDubbbz's real name was back in 2016. And it was Ian Carter. Yeah.
Is that just okay? Interesting.
Yeah. Let's see.
On his Wikipedia, right now, it says Ian Kane Jomha, born Washburn.
I don't know, because I'm pretty sure on Wikipedia back in 2016 it was Carter. Yeah, I honestly don't know.
Other names: Ian J. Carter. So his middle name changed as well. What the fuck?
Dude. Do you want maybe IDubbbz was planted by the CIA all along? Honestly.
No, apparently he was born Ian Washburn and then changed it to Ian Carter and then changed it again to Ian Jomha.
Huh. That's very curious now. So
and also he's changed his middle name from something that began with a J to Kane.
That's actually very interesting. I wonder why he did that. I really wonder why. Let's continue on. Blinko says his side seems to be that his issues or faults are less important. They really are, or how Anisa and his sister see them. Was recently his last trip. But yeah, Blinko, exactly. Basically, that I'm over emotional and overreact, and that my anxiety is more of an issue. He said he feels trapped, which is the funny word, in my opinion. Yeah, by the way, shout out to Carlos Morales for subscribing to the channel. I don't know if you're in the stream chat right now. I don't know if you are, but you might have just subscribed from a different video. But, if you are listening to this, if you are watching this, shout out for subscribing. Yeah, TBH, you're not over emotional at all. Of course, a woman would say that. Anisa says, I asked, when do you...
just validating a problem instead of trying to solve it.
Yeah, exactly.
All the women in the family siding with Anisa, and the men, let's just say, have but you know what his stance is on the fucking OnlyFans.
Yeah, unfortunate. Yeah, Anisa says, I asked, when do you ever not do what you want? And he said, well, I do, but I don't like the idea that I have to tell you or answer to it in this situation anyways. I don't like the idea that I have to tell you. That's him doing what he wants or avoiding the question. He just doesn't like the feeling of being tied down. But like, it is wrong of me to do this while he's on his trip, though. That's what happens when you're in a relationship with someone. Yeah, and that's what he's struggling with. It's not me, it's him. Yeah, you have to give up some of your personal freedom. That's how it works. How didn't IDubbbz have like 5 million subscribers at this point in the relationship? Yeah. Exotic says, "Is Tyrone's mic going crazy or am I?"
Wait.
Yeah, I don't know. Try to let me just turn you down in Discord. Just make sure when you do speak, it doesn't like blow out anything.
I guess on my end, I just did a test. It sounds fine on my end.
Okay. All right. Yeah, we'll just it says Mike is dog water right now.
What the fuck? Okay.
Wait. Let me. Okay. Are you able to listen to the YouTube stream right now? Like
sure. I'll mute myself.
Yeah. See. See what the. Let's diagnose the issue there. Okay. Yeah, the mic was glitching. Yeah, exactly.
I just ended up on the YouTube stream. It sounds like lagging out.
Oh, that's weird.
It sounds like I'm
yeah, because that like I'm not hearing that through Discord.
It's probably mixing up.
Yeah, because okay, I have noise suppression, limiter, gain, and compressor on it. Just for all. Yeah, I really don't know, and it doesn't show that like it's rapidly going up and down.
Appealing with whatever.
Bro. Okay, yeah, let's let me get rid of yeah, I'll get rid of the compressor too. All right, yeah, can you speak for the test? Okay, I'm gonna turn you up.
Hopefully, it's not killing anyone now.
Yeah, I'll turn you up in Discord now. All right, keep talking.
Okay.
Keep talking.
So what is up? Hopefully, I'm not blowing out fucking Anisa Jomha with this fucking thing again.
Okay, yeah, but with that, you're not going over like negative 25 decibels. So I have to boost you up with the gain. Yeah.
That's so strange. Why am I so quiet?
Yeah, I don't know. Okay, yeah. You speak.
Yeah, I am speaking. So.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I fell to the OnlyFans succubus.
The OnlyFans. Yeah, we're gonna fix it live. Okay. We're going from we're gonna boost you 7 decibels to 15 decibels. Let's see how that.
Okay.
That's fine.
Hello.
That should be fine.
Okay. Hello. It should be
Mic
fine,
fixed. Okay. There we go. We fixed it. Live. All right. We got the audio issues down pat for real.
Yeah, my 80/20/20 is at max. I don't know why it was fucking.
Yeah.
I haven't fucking messed with anything. So.
Yeah, continuing on. All right, continue. Yeah, more going on. Anissa says, "Yeah," and that's what he's struggling with. It's not me. I think we already. Yeah. Okay. He hates the idea of answering to someone. It's almost like he has like 5 million subscribers at this point in 2017, and that is like. When you have that much clout, I'm not saying it's justified, but you can get away with a little bit more. Blinko says, "How do people not understand that?" And it says, "But if I'm not worth it to him, then I can't make myself be worth it." Let me share again. He doesn't like responsibility. No, he is a man child in a lot of ways. Okay, Anisa Jomha. Anisa Jomha is calling his boyfriend, future husband, a man child. To Discord moderators.
Maybe there's a reason that she likes those little Asian boys. Look, let's make fun of the Asian boy with his Asian boyish eyes.
Oh.
It's like, man child.
And then Son of Ogre, Ian's number 1 is his YouTube. That's going to be his priority because it's his livelihood. And I'm not demonizing him because if I were in his situation, I'd do the same. It's his life. You are different. He said I came before YouTube, believe it or not. Ooh. Ooh. Oh man.
This
This
is
ain't
looking
juicy.
bad.
Yeah. And your life is yours. I didn't believe it, but he insisted. Actions speak louder than words though. Yeah, well, YouTube isn't going to be around forever. I think it might be a little hasty to end things, but I'm also missing a lot of context, so it's his money if he doesn't have YouTube. Oh, dude, okay, the son of ogre guy's like kind of pushing back against this. That's
Well,
kind of,
I've got to get my own money.
yeah, kind of breaking through the echo chamber.
And
That's
how do you get your own money when you can't do anything? You have no insight on anything. You're not an expert by anything. And you spent all your life lying about stuff you pretended to be able to do.
yeah.
What can you do to get your own money, Manic? I wonder what's going to happen in the future.
What can you do? Yeah, so that is set one of Discord messages. But continuing on, before IDubbbz met Anisa, he used his fans as a personal dating pool. It's not a crime, of course, but all the girls who came out are legal. It's just weird. Yeah, so we see by Lil Sanrijo of December of 2020. Why do I only go on dates with problematic people when I was 19? #growth. And that is clearly IDubbbz right there. Clearly. Yeah, like what, 2015 IDubbbz, would you say?
Wait, who the fuck is that her in the fucking thing there?
Wait, what? Oh, in the
what
profile
the fuck
picture.
am I looking at?
The
So
profile
what the
picture.
fuck is that? What the fuck is this fucking swamp creature? Somebody get the fucking harpoon. It's like,
Ooh.
what the fuck am I looking at?
Yeah.
All I
okay.
can see here, it looks like a fucking drag queen. I see like fucking brown makeup, a fucking
Yeah.
ketchup on a mud pile. Like
Yeah,
an
but-
anthill I'm looking at.
So I actually did some research. I looked this up on TikTok. And
oh my god.
I found this one, but thing is, it has 2 E's. But I think it is possible to change your on TikTok.
The
and-
Giga Simp, yeah.
Yeah, and so I'm pretty sure this is not actually it. But there's Gina Lil Sanrijo with 1 E, and if I can open this profile picture in a new tab, blow it up. There we
Okay.
go. I think that looks a little more closer to the profile picture we see in the screenshots.
Okay.
For the person at least.
We has a specific type. It's-
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, and also this account is private, so I can't really investigate all that much further. But if you see the comparison when it comes to likes and follows, this person only has 8,000 followers and 40k likes. And I'm like, I highly doubt that, or okay, like with all of this content, that you'll only get really 40k likes, because there's some that blew up here. I mean,
50% off in garden implements. Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
yeah, but this has 15k followers and 2 million likes, which makes me think that this is the account that posted about IDubbbz, like dating IDubbbz. So yeah,
Sure.
this is IDubbbz on a date with a 19-year-old. How old was he in like 2015? Like what, 26? Which
So wait, so he was 28 in 2016 or 2017. Yeah, so he would have been 26. That's correct.
okay.
I
Okay.
guess so then.
Yeah, like, you know, it's
It's 19. I give it. Sure.
yeah, it's an age gap. It's legal, but it's age gap. But
I don't care.
we have testimonies from 2 girls. Girl 1, 2015. She recorded some parts of this video. Wait, is this the TikTok in full? Oh, wait. PAX
Oh, so
Australia
she-
2015.
okay.
So she recorded this, or some parts of this. Very curious.
Interesting.
He was a
He
lot
was all
meaner.
meaner like that. Okay.
He was a lot meaner back then compared to how he is now. Made it clear to her that they were only friends with benefits, exchanging nudes. They Skyped and played games together often. After meeting in person, Ian told her to KYS and ghosted her. Sigma male IDubbbz, bro. According to her, KYS was just how Ian said bye. Okay. Here's some chat logs here, which, yep, that's Imgur moment. Okay, yeah, we'll chat logs here, copy link address, gonna send it to you. Let's see if I can change this on the fly. I'm not sure if I can, but we'll see.
Ooh, there's a few of these. Okay, so these are with IDubbbz. I believe these are Snapchat messages. I'm gonna get all of them here. It's gonna go from up to down. So okay. Okay, we're gonna get. There's about 5 of these. Okay. So
yeah, I'm gonna see if I can change, if I can like bypass Imgur.
Okay, here we go. Here's the screenshots.
All right. Okay, so I now set it by. I might have to like reset the VPN just to do this. Who is?
Okay, sure.
Okay. Yeah. So, and then it's so funny how it's just like after me in person, Ian told her to KYS and ghosted her. Like, do you think like she was like what? Who do you think, like, what do you think about her would have made IDubbbz not want to talk to her? Okay.
Oh, who could know? I mean, if we read these messages very briefly,
Yeah.
it just IDubbbz used to seem pretty base. I gotta be honest.
All right.
Yeah, but this is the first one.
Yeah, this is like old Snapchat.
By the way, Exotic desperately wanted me to read this just message out where he said, lean beef patty looking real good next to Anisa right now. And he was like, Tyrone, read my message out, please. Or whatever.
Unironically true. That I'll actually agree with that there. I'll give lean beef patty the benefit of the doubt. So yeah, IDubbbz says, that is very nice of you. Thank you. I'm having a whole whale of a time. I'm sorry. Okay, by the way, like, is his name just IDubbbz on Snapchat, or like?
Well, this is what apparently.
Or like you can nickname people on Snapchat. So like we don't know if IDubbbz named himself IDubbbz on Snapchat, or like this person just nicknamed Ian as IDubbbz.
Wasn't fucking like Leafy's Snapchat like Leafy's Lucky, whatever the fuck, in 2016? Because that's where the thing got leaked. Remember? You remember?
That Leafy's nudes leaked.
Yeah, well, not nudes, just one angle.
Yeah, I don't remember. That was a long time ago.
Yeah.
Blank is so froggin' cool. I'm glad you're feeling better. You were dragging me down. I won't whine anymore. Moving on.
Oh
yeah. Bro, I made you some tea. One hop. You just.
I know you're not my cup of tea.
No way.
Amazing.
Undead Chronic says, I'm Grigga on Snapchat. Yeah, dude, that's actually really funny. You're unfunny, haha. You still have all this gay shit stapled to the chat. I know, lol. F you, Nurgle. Nurgle. Nurgal. Like, this is like female nerd. Is that supposed to be what it is? Say. IDubbbz says, no, you are a star, a sweet little star. You make me so happy. I just want to give you a big hug. And dude, this is a little too far. This is a little getting too up. This is getting like Paul B. Carson levels of cringe flirting right now.
Yeah. I don't know.
Ian, are you okay? You so sweet. Who has your phone right now? Trogdor the Burn in it. Is this supposed to be Skype? Is this? Yeah, this is.
Yeah. This is
okay.
Skype now.
Okay. Yeah, I've never had like Skype on my phone. Oh wait, not so sure about Canada. Seems like a colder, friendlier America. Oh, that is IDubbbz saying it himself. That is IDubbbz saying Canada's colder and friendlier. Is that foreshadowing to Anisa right there? If you ever come to the US, I would like to take you out to to eat some In-N-Out. That is our perfect fast food. Australia, Caribbean, or anywhere else that is warm or has the potential
Okay,
to
Brandon,
be
what the
warm.
fuck's gonna be in there?
Hawaii is so fucking good. I recommend it 10 out of 10. What is in In-N-Out? What is In-N-Out? Okay.
Okay.
Canadians don't even know what In-N-Out is, bruh.
Neither do I, but that is the last of the messages.
What? You don't know what In-N-Out is?
No. Okay, the amazing oracle. Right there.
Yeah, the amazing oracle. That's dude, bro. That's amazing. All right, 1 in chat if you know what In-N-Out is. 1 in chat. 2 if you don't know what In-N-Out is. Okay, we're gonna. All right, we need to draw the line. All right, who is the In-N-Out connoisseurs? Okay. All right, we need.
Why do they call it In and Out? It seems like fucking. It seems like what fucking IDubbbz should have done.
Yeah, that's IDubbbz's relationship with Anisa. Okay. Yeah. All right, but girl 2, she followed Ian on IG and he followed back. They DM'd and Snapchatted for a year. In 2016, Ian was visiting her town and asked to hang out. The date was at Cheesecake Factory. Ian did not pay. Sigma male Ian. They were going to go to Disneyland to celebrate her birthday, but then he met Anisa and ghosted her too. Anisa said there are four girls that he dated before he met her, but she was his first girlfriend ever. Oh, yep. That confirms it. Ian dated before but never had a girlfriend. I think that's pretty definitive right there. Not saying that Anisa is a valuable narrator or a reliable.
She knows about
narrator.
everything. I don't even believe.
Yeah. Anisa says Ian is the victim of the situation and was angry at the girls for taking lurk photos. Is this
guy in chat called Genghis Kanye? We want kings and shit. Says whole site been in and out of it.
So true.
We was kings and shit, man.
This is actually taking a lot more time than I initially anticipated. But Anisa accused a fan who dated Ian of being a clout chaser for taking photos of their date. She imagines a scenario where that fan goes to accuse Ian being a predator for no reason.
Oh my
god. There was a TikTok that
this is a little quiet.
Who went on a date with Ian before he met me, and she took lurk photos of him.
Hold up. Okay, this is way too quiet. This Tumblr site does not know how to like.
That's so strange. For me, it's normal.
Huh. Wait. Okay. No. Let's see again.
There was a TikTok that came out from a girl who went on a date with Ian before he met me, and she took lurk photos of him that he didn't even know existed. It really hurt him.
This is so quiet, dude.
For me, it's like normal, if not loud. I don't know why that is.
Very curious. I'm trying to think. Okay, this might be. Let's see here.
To see that. He was just trying to date, and this girl took. He didn't know that those photos existed. I showed him, and I was like, "Did you know that these photos existed? Because it doesn't look like you knew." There's one of him from behind, and she like took a picture of him from behind in the parking lot, and another where he's like looking at something, and she took a picture.
Oh wait, okay, hold up. Do you see like the spade there on the on the arm right there?
That is unfortunate. Okay.
Looking at something, and she took a picture. Yeah. She said that he took her to the Cheesecake Factory, and he didn't pay, which I totally believe. Not because he's a shithead, but because Ian's a smart human being. In his position, I mean, he didn't. I mean, I didn't eat anything when I went with him.
We was IDubbbz in shit.
But so he.
We was cutting cop and shit.
He didn't pay.
Cutting cop was kneeling on my neck, man.
Excuse you, too. That like they were gonna go to Disneyland, but then he met me or something. And those photos, like, if she decided, okay, if she decided,
has such an unbearable way of
this
talking.
happened.
Oh,
She's
we're only
so
halfway
infuriating
through
to
this.
listen to. I don't know why you would talk to this broad.
Yeah,
I don't know why you would actually talk to this fucking. That's awful.
Yeah, yeah. Just I don't know. Look, we're only halfway through this. We're only halfway through the this whole thing. Yeah, but yeah, just I think she's going into the story right now. But it's like when you're streaming for like what 6 hours a day, and like that's what your whole liveliness is based off of. Like, of course you're gonna have to like talk in like the most elongated way possible.
Yeah, it's just so infuriating. The only thing she has here is I basically created this girl's career. Realistically, she was a fucking booby streamer after IDubbbz paid for her fake boobs, and then paid for them being removed by John Money.
All right, continuing on. Let's finish the. I'm gonna piss. I'm gonna piss while listening to this.
If she decides, she did.
Oh, God.
So this happened. We've been dating for 4 years, 4.5 years. She held on to those photos. For 4 years, she held on to those fucking photos. What if she decided to like make up something? Right? What if she decided to be like, he groomed me into this state and didn't even pay, and then he used his stature to do whatever with me, and then he left. And she has these lurk photos. It's so. It's scary that even back then there was somebody who took pictures and was like saving these in the bank for later. It's scary. It's very scary. So,
Oh
there's
my
a
God.
TikTok that came out from a girl who
Fucking Manic, it's looping. I can't escape. I can't escape. We're in the Matrix here. This is what Andrew Tate was really warning us about. This is what Andrew Tate was truly warning us about.
Okay, I'm back.
The ever never-ending nightmare of Anisa Jomha.
Yeah, that was that was that.
Yeah, it's just corroborating the story. There's nothing really, and it was done in a slow way. It's just insufferable to even hear her. I really just like hearing her.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So that was IDubbbz dating fans. Let's continue on. Oh, and yeah, there's that. As we already said, more messages. Ooh. Okay, I think this is like the Zoie Burgher stuff. Yeah, this is definitely that. Yeah, so Anisa and IDubbbz haven't always supported sex workers. Ooh, I mean, I feel like I really don't care about this point, but I guess it's like to show like how much they switched up, you know?
Yeah.
It's to show the fall, you could say. Well, it's like, oh, they didn't support sex workers back in 2017. It's like, I don't care. It's like, I care that they do now. Okay, I care about what they're currently doing. Just not, yeah.
Means that Anisa never stood for anything.
Yeah, basically. But I think this is going into
Anisa
the beef.
never stood for. I don't know why IDubbbz would listen to this fucking woman when it's like. She's just has vapid political commentary. It means nothing. It literally means fucking nothing. The worst things you can possibly imagine. And he took it seriously for some reason.
Yep. Many such cases.
You really just become who you surround yourself by. Like, eventually. You just absorb it through fucking osmosis, eventually. If you just surround yourself with one person, if you really are that much of a hermit, that much of a shut-in, the one person I wouldn't want to be around is Anisa Jomha. I might eventually just go insane and actually go like, start starting off like opinions like that. Yeah.
Okay, so these Skype screenshots are really low quality. Really low quality.
Yeah, they're really low fucking quality. I believe this is like Celestia Vega right here.
Yeah, she was in like
someone
the
who
Zoie
used to be
Burgher
like
host
in a lot of yeah. She used to be in that thing. She's if you saw the fucking video of John Scarce back in the day, there's a video of John Scarce like when he was alleged to have like a lot of drug-related issues. There was this random issue, a random thing in like fucking Las Vegas, where it was like Celestia Vegas like on top of Scarce for some reason. If you remember that, and he's like throwing like $1 bills on her.
Yeah, but continuing on. So this is November 2016. Not gonna lie, feels kind of shitty. Shitty Zoie is promoting you like I didn't help at all. I didn't post what I want to say yet, and yeah, don't worry, I have an idea. Zoe's kind of hurt. I'm just assuming that's what it's saying because it's so low quality. It's so low quality. Yeah, don't worry, I see what's going on. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm kind of sad. I just got fucked when this happened to me. I'm trying not to be salty, just yeah. I feel like I got shafted, lol. Don't worry, I totally got you. And hey, wait, when do you come to LA? I have an idea. I'm there on the 26th. OMG, okay, perfect. All right, let's continue on. But the show says, would you smash Anisa for 10K? Are you talking about... Does IDubbbz get to watch?
No. You don't escape. You never risk it with fucking bitches like this. You don't escape. Unironically, you never escape from this shit. And this is like, a lot of people think, okay, this will be a funny thing. IDubbbz probably even thought this. Oh, this will be a funny thing. It's bitch dumb as shit or whatever the fuck. Never go for it, because you never fucking escape. One wrong move and you're stuck with her, then you absorb her fucking opinions. You're done listening to this fucking person that has no value. No actual value to the world. And yeah, that's cool where fucking people with no value, pretty common thing. However, don't put someone with no value in charge of how you operate your life. Because then you get to the point where you abandon all your principles, you abandon all your things. The only thing you're proud of now is Creator Clash, a boxing event where you get punched in the face and you're not very talented at. You know what I mean? Yeah. Not worth it.
Yes. Okay. I don't really think this is like the contents of this is really all that important. I think it's literally just about like, oh, they were in contact at one point. So, yeah. So, and then I don't know. Yeah. I don't think there's really anything here. But then, where am I going? I love how high resolution these screenshots are in comparison. Unfortunately, we have to see the profile picture. Where am I going to buy my hot newts now? I know, BB. Yeah, when Zoie Burgher is giving them away for free. Laughing emoji. So you could argue that Zoie Burgher is only saying like, oh, she's giving them away for free. 4 years later, she gives them away for like, $5 a month.
She don't claim she's Muslim, right? She's like left a religion.
Yeah.
She was raised in a Muslim. That's just a clarification. Yeah. She doesn't claim she's left. She was raised fucking Muslim somehow, and yeah, like her fucking comes from a Muslim family.
I don't know. No. We don't know when she denounced her faith. We don't know. I don't know. I at least I don't know that from the top of my head. But I think like when she started dating Ian, that I think she was still Muslim because I remember I'm pretty sure it was on the H3 podcast. She was talking about how she was scared that the one video of IDubbbz ripping up the Quran would get found by her father.
Amazing.
Yeah, that's pretty funny. Which is a bad unboxing, Okay.
Yeah, someone should shout bad unboxing as they throw fucking Anisa off a building. Bad unboxing, yeah.
Okay. Despite them
send her to Saudi Arabia and a fucking thing, and it's like dress her up in a burqa and fucking throw her off like Wario Hammer throw her off a fucking building. We're saying bad unboxing. That's a fucking bad thing needs to be unboxed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Anisa and IDubbbz hasn't always supported sex workers. Going into the body paragraph, despite the multiple interviews, podcasts, and streams where Anisa and Ian say they've always supported sex work, it's clear they haven't. Anisa and Ian point to the green screen videos as fake proof that Ian hates SW, but they ignore the Zoie Burgher incident. Pictured above are leaked Skype messages from Anisa's side that show she wanted to befriend Zoie and Celestia Vega. They were going to meet up in LA to create a scarce video. IDubbbz told Anisa it would be a bad idea to associate with them, so Anisa bailed on them at the last minute. At At this point, Zoie and Celestia were only doing stuff like twerking on stream, yet both Anisa and Ian thought they were too problematic. Anisa then gets FOMO and recreates their video and makes fun of Zoe's bras. How she was a roastie and how desperate it was to release nudes. I am not clicking that link out of fear of my own channel.
Send it to me.
It's on the Tumblr page.
Oh, okay, sure.
Yeah, Anisa Jomha receipts.com.
I'll check for you. I'll check if it's site safe. Okay. So...
Also included are Anisa and her friend making fun of a content creator for selling lewd cosplay photos after being blocked. Anisa didn't want to associate with sex workers until it was profitable, and IDubbbz didn't always support sex work. Yeah, okay. And then I think this is another video from Anisa Jomha. She says she feels bad for asking Tana, but then backtracks and says Tana is resilient and can take the hate. Proceeds to laugh and reminisce about how fun the days were for her and IDubbbz. In that same stream, Anisa says she has an irrational fear of fan meetups and it gives her too much anxiety. In a later H3H3 podcast, Anisa again says she feels bad for doing that to Tana, but people loved it. I'm not defending Tana. It's just hypocritical. Anisa cries about internet hate, but not seeing how she actively to this day plays a role in it. Okay. Yeah, and we have a video to play.
I've had so many.
This is a 10-minute video.
By the way, the tweet is I found the tweet and it's like Anisa back then parodying this, and I want you to look at the comment section because there's some people in the comment section that are awfully down bad for some reason that have a particularly awful taste.
It's not like not safe for work, right?
It's fine.
Okay.
It's perfectly fine. There is nothing even in the comment section.
Okay, good. All right. Continuing on. Nudes at 1 mil, porn at 2 mil. Fuck it, I'll just have me jumping naked for coins as bonus round at 3. Female YouTuber handbook. Couldn't agree more with your latest video on racism. What? And suddenly realizing this is the most wrong tweet to reply. This is so funny, dude.
Okay. There's some tweet for that. I would buy from you, baby girl. Whatever.
Wait. Don't forget creating a show pony group of females to exploit a video game comps. I love you. I'll sub to you. Love you, baby girl.
Look at this guy's profile picture.
What is that?
The next guy. Look at the next guy's profile picture. The next one down.
This one. At least you're better looking. This.
Finished! The fucking fake Finished account has come back, it seems.
Oh, shit.
And also a Twitter account.
And he's still active on Twitter. Ooh.
Oh my god.
Ooh, okay, somebody in 2020 says, wow, hypocritical.
Oh my god.
This didn't age well. Yep. Okay, let's go back.
Don't go any further down.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah. I'm deleting that. All right, so this is a 10-minute segment. I don't think.
Tommy C. He said Tommy C. The guy kind of did look like Tommy C.
Low key. Yeah. All right. I don't think we'll play all of this, but we'll see. We'll play like a couple minutes. See what she's getting at. See what she's cooking.
Going like, I know Ian, and I know that he can't be happy in this relationship, and
I wonder why.
Forced him to do things against his will, and it's like, what the fuck is going on?
Okay, yeah, I'm making a little more.
I don't know.
Yeah, so since the previous video was so quiet, I have to make it quieter on my end. So sorry, sorry if I just like blew your eardrums out.
I know that it's like
that's fine.
When I'm saying it out loud, I'm like, yeah, I know that like that's probably a them thing.
Gotta use the bathroom, BRB. What's the need for like announcing that in like Instagram live chat? What's the point of that?
But at the time when you read it, it's like, what the fuck? Opinion of, I don't know. I don't really have an opinion of Leafy. I think that it's like disappointing that he shot himself in the foot so fast. Second time.
Ooh, when was it? He shot himself in the foot so fast.
Probably the content cop reaction.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Vapid! Nothing in that fucking head. There is nothing. There's air.
Yeah, I like.
What do you think of the Leafy situation? Like your boyfriend literally did one of the most biggest exposed videos on. It's practically ended this guy's complete reputation. What do you think of this?
Yeah, not to
Nothing.
mention, not to mention that she used to like tag Leafy on Twitter a lot.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, wonder why. I wonder if it didn't matter if it was IDubbbz. I wonder if it was just any person in that fucking sphere. Well, you wouldn't fucking fall for it though. So.
Yeah. No, dude. In one of Leafy's recent streams, you know how there was like Keemstar started circulating how Leafy had herpes.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, like Leafy said that like when he was meeting up with a chick, she asked like, "Do you actually have herpes?" And that like really killed the mood for him. It's like.
You do know the majority of American women have herpes. You didn't know that?
I might have heard that like a while ago, but yeah.
Yeah, that is a true statistic.
Mm-hmm.
I know all the women's statistics. So that's why they call me the birth controller. They call me that for a reason. I know the Nevada stats. I know the Texas stats now. And
all right, yeah, let's see.
I don't know enough about her. Maybe if she's a nice person. I don't know. I've never met her. I've only stood 5 feet away from her as she fucking giggled in terror. I don't know. I get like when something shocking happens.
Nothing to say.
People react differently. She was laughing.
I mean, like, do you think she just wants to? She wants to like thread the needle where it's like, oh yeah, that was like a weird, like she just wants to say is that, oh, that's a weird situation without completely disavowing it, so it wouldn't like piss off the IDubbbz audience.
I mean, if we want to, maybe. I just can't take what she says seriously. But what I can show you is look at this image of Anisa, right? Mm-hmm. And then look at this image of this man, who knows, maybe woman. And I want to tell you who looks more masculine, Anisa here. Or this man you're about to see. Anisa here, keep it in mind, chat.
Yeah.
Anisa here, or the man coming up next.
Anisa, and then let's open this link. Oh shit, it's not fucking. I need to open the screenshot.
Okay.
We fucked up the timing of the joke.
Okay.
No.
Anisa or this man here. Because who knows? I mean, it's like, if this man shaved his head, who knows? But right now, he looks a bit like I don't know. I think he should shave, Austin. That's what I'm trying to say. Shave the head. Not
the head.
Okay.
Have a beard. Yeah,
the fact that he's like pretty old. The fact that he's like pretty old and has like no like realm of facial hair, kind of. I don't know. It looks a kind of like female to male kind of thing. Yeah.
Dog, he looks younger than me.
Oh my god!
All right, yeah.
Let's go. Okay. Oh, from the Andy Griffin show. Oh my god! That man has no arm.
Yeah. So okay. Anisa Jomha or Austin No Powers.
Who has more arm hair?
Wait. Oh, yeah. Enhance. I mean, I see a little texture right there. And then let's play the video.
I can't tell.
See the arm hair in action.
It was kind of like a shock laugh. I would do the same. But yeah, she doesn't. I don't think she would want to collab with me, to be honest. I wouldn't blame her if she hated me. Shaved head looks great. Thank you. It's weird because fans think they're friends. Yeah, it's a weird thing. This is bubbly. Cherry bubbly. And called security. I mean, security was like right there. I think I've told this story before, but it's like pretty insane, the whole Tana thing. That whole thing was fucking weird because like we drove from San Diego to San Francisco in a day. And we're super tired. We were like at Jordan's, his friend's apartment overnight.
Manic.
And we were like, okay, the next day we're doing this Tana thing.
I want you to see, right? So you've seen that. Do you know how he represents himself using like an image or whatever?
Yeah.
This is how he chooses, like a custom created avatar, chooses to represent himself.
Curious, very
The
curious.
Aryan warrior. No power.
Thing. And the whole time, like, we were kind of like thinking it wasn't, we were like, it was probably not going to happen, but if it did, it would be sick. So we're waiting in line to get into the VIP. And that was our first roadblock because they weren't letting cameras into VIP, right? Obviously, I had a camera. I had a big fucking camera with a dead cat on it. And so we get to the front and they're like, oh, no cameras. And Ian was like, oh, no, this is like a really high quality, like really complicated camera. And I really want to get like a really solid photo. It's for like promotional stuff or whatever. And they let us in, which is insane.
That's actually really funny how easy it was to just like bring a huge ass camera in there.
Oh my god.
Do you think the security guy that like let IDubbbz and Anisa through just like, do you think the security guy's like, oh, I messed up big time? It's like, do you think he heard? Yeah, he like heard the N bomb from like from wherever he was. Yeah.
They didn't like, they just let us in with it. So already that was crazy to get through that step. We got the badge, we got like whatever.
Military
so we're waiting in line,
sergeant.
we're thinking like, okay, she's gonna
Sergeant
see us.
Slaughter right here. Rap and give me 20. Rap and give me 20 IDubbbz. Rap and give me an OnlyFans IDubbbz. Rap and give me a wedding IDubbbz when I go filming it.
Yeah. I mean, Anisa wouldn't look out of place with the current military leadership right now.
The ones that aren't allowed to fucking yowie. They have to fucking,
yeah.
The ones that sound like IDubbbz are saying, that's not appropriate.
That's not appropriate. Yeah.
I don't think that's very appropriate. We are in the army, and that ain't very appropriate around here. And then they all fucking get together and start singing Mr. Menno songs. Young man.
All right. Yeah. So okay. After she says her story, we'll continue on.
Because it's like a big open room. We're like, she's gonna see us, and she's gonna like, tell us to be removed and whatever. So, we're there and we're looking for her, and then we realize that she's sitting behind like a partitioned wall. And people were lining up. Wait, what about dead cats? The mic, I don't know if you've seen like directed mics for DSLRs, but they're like giant, they look like giant dead cats. Like, it's like this big nasty fur ball that goes on the top of a DSLR camera.
Yeah, I know exactly what she's talking about. It's basically just like to get better audio quality from your camera. That's what she's talking about.
Okay.
But she was partitioned off. So you line up and you wait. When we were lining up, we were like, okay, so she's not going to see us.
Ash private, average human female.
So we'll actually be able to like maybe get something done. But when we were lining up, we noticed that some of the fans started recognizing Ian.
Oh.
So we were like, oh shit. We're like, this is really bad. They were getting giggly and kind of looking. We're like, oh fuck, like this is not good. But I think they knew. I wish I could find them because I know you knew. I know you knew. There was like 3 girls and they were standing there and they were looking at us. They totally fucking knew. I think the one who was like, "Is that IDubbbz?" You can hear it in the background. I think that was the girl who was standing in front of us. I think she was like planning. I don't know. Anyways, so we're like, okay, another hurdle cleared. They didn't say anything the whole time. We get to the front of the line and then there's security again. That's like, oh, you can't take your own photos. We'll take the photo for you. And then I was like, oh no, this is really complicated. Like, this is a difficult camera. You don't want to fumble with this. I'll do it. And the security guy was like really intimidated by this fucking, DSLR that had the big fat, everybody had their phones. We were like the only ones, obviously, because you weren't supposed to have a camera.
She can't tell a story.
Yeah, I think that's just about it. I won't jump scare you with this. Oh, okay. Yeah, this is this is quite a
Wait, what?
IDubbbz girlfriend
No.
defends a Hollywood sexual. So okay, well let's read the timestamps. Anisa doesn't like the Me Too movement and thinks if women didn't speak up at the time of the attack, they should just live with it like her. Anisa says her dog is racist. Her dog hates Asians but loves black people.
What the fuck?
Anisa dances in
We
front
was
of
kings and shit. Where is the dog? You got a dog in him.
got that dog in him.
Wait, defense winemaker? Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
No way.
Wait. Anisa dances in front of minimum wage employees striking for better conditions. Claims they actually encouraged her to dance and enjoyed it. Defends Momo-kun and Lion Maker.
How do you defend winemaker? Skip that timestamp.
Okay, wait, hold on. Let me make sure there's no like copyright music in this. Okay, should be good. Mess with her unless you want a content. Wait, haters back off. She is IDubbbz's girlfriend, so don't mess with her unless you want a content cover. That's literally the Froggy Fresh situation.
Yeah,
This dude predicted the Froggy Fresh situation.
Skip the fucking winemaker tweeted out like an underage girl's fucking. He tweeted out CP.
Yeah, 318.
The CP of the girl he was dating. Winemaker literally went to prison, by the way.
Yeah, he's in prison, bro.
Well, he's out now. 'Cause it's been so long.
You even defended your friends.
I think Momo-kun is very she's just very like impulsive, like she wants to say something about things really like, and it's just like I don't know. So I think she came out with like a video trying to
Yeah, she's trying to
She's
come up.
like, yeah, cause fucking that's all she knows how to do. Fucking glob on fucking Ian's cock. It's like fucking nothing in there. There's nothing worthwhile that's being said.
Many such cases. Many such cases.
explain herself and it came off the wrong way. But I don't think that I don't know. I think she gets a lot of hate that I don't know. I mean, like, I haven't really looked into it that much, but it feels like it's a lot of hate that is a bit unnecessary to me. I don't think she meant to. I think people are kind of twisting. I think when people say things, it can be interpreted differently. I didn't interpret her as blaming it on that. I think she was just trying to, like, explain her personality traits and that she's, like, impulsive and kind of, like, whatever and a little bit, you know, like, handsy. And I think it kind of just, like, I don't know. To me, I don't think she was trying to blame it on her ADHD. I think she was just trying to explain herself, and she was just talking a lot without, like, really knowing what she was, like, trying to say. But I don't think it's, like, very fair to, like... I don't know. I'm really sensitive about this kind of shit because I think people make mistakes and, like, things that they say sometimes, and it might not be necessarily what they mean, or it doesn't come off the way that they want it to, and then people just take it and run with it. She later, like, clarified that she didn't mean it like that and whatever, but people still, like, took it and ran with it. The whole situation gave me so much anxiety, I just couldn't handle it, because I don't like when people go in and rip a content creator apart like that, no matter what, like really happens. It gives me anxiety, like...
Oh, just like content cop, huh? Literally just
You're an idiot.
like... Yeah. What the heck, bro?
Okay, proceed. I want to watch all of this because apparently she talks about Lion Maker here.
Okay. Continue.
Even if it is, like, I'm... No matter, like, how serious it is, right? Like, even when Lion Maker, whatever his name was accused...
Immediately starts going back into Lion... for those that are unaware, Lion Maker is in prison for...
He's released now.
Yeah.
He's released. He's, like, disgraced. There's a video of him talking to his therapist on BetterHelp in Flemish. You know? Where it's like, Lion Maker can't get a job or whatever the fuck. Like, he did this thing where he came back, but his channel got terminated. But he actually did serve prison time.
Yeah. He likes the minors. He likes them young. Yeah. That's what we'll say.
Used to pedophilia, like, it gave me a lot of anxiety because I feel like a lot of it is based on a lot of fiction and not a lot of fact. And, like,
are you kidding me?
Really
Are you fucking kidding me? He tweeted it out. He literally, it's one of the most undeniable clear-cut cases of all time. He tweeted out the victim CP.
Yeah.
Like he dated a 15-year-old when he was 28. He went out, he flew her to fucking Holland because she was in the UK. She flew her to fucking Holland, and they met up and they did stuff.
Yeah.
And he fucking tweeted out her nudes.
Yeah, the funny thing is when I was a kid, like might have been like 11 years old, I watched Lion Maker. So yeah, I'm glad I never like contacted him on anything.
Lion Maker here. Hey guys, it's Lion Maker. That's my Lion Maker impression.
I did not get groomed by Lion Maker.
Hey guys,
luckily.
it's Lion Maker here. That's my fucking.
Yeah.
Bad is what people think it is, which most of the time they're not. Then you're just watching people rip apart somebody that maybe doesn't deserve it as much as, like, I don't know, it's just sad seeing somebody get ripped apart that hard.
You're an idiot. Okay. Fucking Klaus was crazy. He did like a 2.5 interview. This is before he went to prison of Lion Maker. And in that interview, he accidentally does like a flub of words and does like, did you ever love this girl? And it's like, I didn't love her. She was my closest friend. And it's like, did you ever love this like underage girl? And Lion Maker accidentally confesses, then he walks it back immediately after.
Oh.
Yeah, Colossal roasted. Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Colossal's crazy interviews are fucking amazing.
Even
but
your
it's like
dog.
years old. Which is funny because the only other fucking interview he wants to do is that Colossal was 28 when he did the Lion Maker interview, and now he's 32 and wants to do the IDubbbz interview. He's the same age as him. So...
Yeah. All right, I want to hear this. I want to hear this.
Because when I bought
this audio is garbage. What the heck?
Yeah.
Why is our audio like that?
My ex-boyfriend was black and was always around him, and basically
we was kings and shit.
Loves black guy. Anytime he sees a black guy, he's like, "Oh my god, it's Jeff." He just thinks it's Jeff for some reason. But Asian people, anybody of any Asian descent, Asian and Native actually, he hates. He I don't know what it is. I guess he wasn't exposed to many Asian, I don't know if he's ever met an Asian person before.
Oh, okay, that's
Send
funny.
me back to Hong Kong.
That's more funny. Yeah. Okay. And then IDubbbz. This is moving on to another video. IDubbbz and Anisa hate Markiplier for silly to no reasons at all. All right. Yeah. Put a 1 in chat if you like Markiplier. Put a 2 if you dislike Markiplier. We'll gauge
87.
Yeah, but I don't know. If you dislike Markiplier, it's probably for different reasons than IDubbbz and Anisa. Let's see.
Yeah.
Yeah. IDubbbz and Anisa hate Markiplier. The first part of the podcast is everyone shitting on Markiplier. They make fun of Markiplier's purebred dog for a good majority.
That's kind of dumb.
Yeah, that's really done. Anisa and Ian not seeing the irony with their purebred dogs that also has health problems. Anisa and IDubbbz nicknamed Markiplier as a Mr. Peanut Butter from BoJack, and they fucking hate people like Mr. Peanut Butter. Have you seen BoJack Horseman?
No.
Okay, yeah, I don't know what the similarity is there.
Let me see, Mr. Peanut Butter. I'm gonna look this guy up right now.
Okay, despite Markiplier being friendly to Anisa and IDubbbz, even going out to dinner with them, Anisa and IDubbbz go out of their way to make fun of Mark for a Halloween party.
He's a Labrador Retriever. Okay, that is the dog breed that is the most common in Nevada, by the way.
Okay, wait. For a Halloween party, they wanted to cosplay as Mark and Chica to fuck with him. They ended up having a fight and not attending the party at all. So yeah, that's some weird. So Markiplier was friendly with IDubbbz and Anisa. And by the way, okay, for everybody saying, oh, IDubbbz's content wasn't acceptable then. IDubbbz was hanging out with Game Theory MatPat and Markiplier, PewDiePie, Boy in a Band. Okay, what else? Have
you ever seen this video of MatPat where he says something very like off-hill, where he says like, well, we know when Anisa defended Anisa defended an Iron Maker.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh yeah.
I don't like people ripping him to shreds. Matt Pat said this once. I gotta get this quote.
Yeah.
Okay, I gotta send you this quote.
Unfortunate event in chat says the SuperMega guys had a falling out with Mark years ago, so maybe that's why. Okay, yeah, I'm not too familiar with the SuperMega guys. I'm not like.
Okay, this is the clip of Matt Pat.
Well, they
okay, is this
Matt Pat that I want to show you?
Okay,
this is not many people know this is a thing, but
how
this
crust is this? How is this gonna?
Very.
It's not. He doesn't.
He just says
right?
stuff. He just says stuff that's probably fine.
Okay.
He says,
over here, we're doing the math now, and nothing, not even that lolly on the other page, is sexier than math.
Oh.
Real Matt Pat quote.
Huh.
Over here, we're doing the math now, and nothing, not even that lolly on the other page, is sexier than math.
Bruh, okay.
That's from a real game theory video.
Yeah. That's a real... Okay, so, hold on. Should we even listen to this podcast? Most replayed. Let's go to the most replayed segment.
Okay.
Place the breeder to, like, for vacations.
It's so far away. I would have to go and drive the dog for him sometimes. The dog,
crazy.
Chica.
The
fucking dog.
Miss Chica.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we knew him for a bit. I knew him since he had like 50,000 subs.
Yeah.
Me and Daniel
Wow.
had Syndigo. And
Wow.
Are they talking about Markiplier in this?
They're talking about the dog, I assume. So.
I mean, like you said, 50,000
Because they're talking about going to a
subs.
purebred breeder. So.
Yeah, and this was February of 2022.
What?
yeah, it was 50,000. So that was back in 2012.
That's crazy.
Yeah, because you guys wanted...
I think they're referring... I think they're talking about Markiplier right here.
You liked his voice and you wanted to get it for a video. And, and then he flew down to South Carolina to hang out with you guys.
From Ohio. And like eventually he hired Daniel and I to
Markiplier lived in Ohio? Down in Ohio.
come out. And then Daniel got Mark high and convinced him to hire Matt as well.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Like
The
later
origin
on.
story.
Like a few months in.
Yeah, this was right after I visited for the first time, and we had I just met Mark for the first time, and I just got a call while I was cleaning the kids' room at Chick-fil-A, and he's like, "How would you like to come work for me?" And I was like, "Okay," and I dropped out of college and moved out here.
Who is that? What is that voice? It's a cartoon character.
Kronk.
I think that's the first time we heard IDubbbz's voice in this clip. Notice how in every podcast appearance with both IDubbbz and Anisa, IDubbbz is not speaking as much as Anisa. Like Anisa is hogging up the airtime for IDubbbz and like basically explaining it on his behalf.
It's definitely Kronk.
Yeah.
Yeah, that guy.
That's
Cusco's boys. The boys are for Cusco.
That was so fucking Chris. What the hell?
Poison for Chica.
Do you think his voice is real, or is that?
It is. It is. Yeah.
Okay.
He just obviously.
Yeah, like okay. Do you hear in the back where like IDubbbz was like, "That is so fucking cringe." Like, that's not a natural reaction when talking about freaking Markiplier of all people. I don't know. Yeah, something. I might need to like watch this in full, but I don't know. Let's see if there's something in the comment section. Let's see. There's licensed music in this. Markiplier horror stories. That starts at 3 minutes and goes on until the 20-minute mark. So that's 17 minutes talking about Markiplier right there. 17 minutes in this podcast talking about Markiplier. Yeah, very, very curious. And then, okay, Anisa thinks animal shelters are bad. I don't really care about this. I really don't care about this.
Okay, amazing.
You could not pay me to care. Anisa thinks purebred dogs are superior. Again, I don't care. I think this is literally just because this is a Tumblr page.
Yeah, that and the fact that it's pretty funny in retrospect because it's like purebred dogs are superior and her dog is purebred and has every single birth defect known to man.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, something is superior and then just comically, like a Looney Tunes episode, just like crashes down. It's like a Dick Dastardly plan of winning the race in wacky races.
Yeah. Yeah, many such cases. That is just so weird.
Yeah, she needs to go in the fucking animal shelter.
Ooh. Yeah, okay, yeah, I really don't care. But there is the next page. There is the next page. Anisa Jomha, Rain.
Oh yeah, this is the fucking like Nintendo Switches, like a million.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Background: Anisa Jomha, Rainbow Kids, is a 27-year-old streamer who is currently dating YouTuber IDubbbz. Prior to being on YouTube, she has mainly streamed League of Legends on Twitch. However, she mainly became popular due to her being a titty streamer and was shouted out by other popular streamers like Grosscore.
Anisa says no mixing, but she's mixed. Yeah, she's literally a fucking nut, and she's going on about how fucking like, oh, the purebred drugs are superior when my fucking thing's like fucked up. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, and she got shouted out by Grosscore of all people. It's like the freaking Grosscore.
Grosscore is another fucking down bad simp. Chronically down bad. So that's not surprising. Any woman who exists, Grosscore fucking chases after. So.
Yeah. If interested, more about her past as a Twitch streamer can be read in this Kotaku article. Currently, she has her own YouTube channel and still streams. Before we get on to controversies, Tiger NG just gifted 5 memberships. So, Moon got gifted a membership. California Virus just got gifted a membership. Thunderbolt Zod just got gifted a membership. Kaon just got gifted a membership. Or Cheon. That's only 4 gifted, right? Wait. Something gifted 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, there's. I don't know. I think there has to be a fifth one, right? That has to be gifted.
Did he give himself one?
No, yeah. Does that? I mean, I don't know. He might have already been a member. I'm not sure.
Okay.
Yeah, but I guess he also gifted himself.
He's sort of mixed, but inbred.
Okay, continuing on to the controversies. Okay, talking shit and being rude to other YouTubers. Talk shit about Ice Poseidon's content, leading his fans to go after her and attack her. All right, let's play this clip. Oh, it did not. Oh, it didn't link to the clip. It linked to his literal YouTube channel. Okay, buddy.
Sake.
And he's live right now, climbing Mount Everest. Very cool. Oh, and he boxes for Misfits. That's cool.
And he got beat up. He got beat up by the fucking Mexican kid that KSI thought he was like malnourished. And the malnourished T-Play's fucking cousin beat up Ice Poseidon.
Okay,
and he came out to the story. The mariachi band. There's a guy in a fucking sombrero. Like, it's amazing.
Yeah. Talk shit about Pyro Cynical on stream. Is this linking to his channel? This is literally just linking to his channell. Okay, we're not going to click any more of those links. On stream because she didn't like his video about the problems with titty streamers on Twitch. Try to distance herself from Zoie Burgher and Celestia Vega's host squad despite previously trying to be friends with them and talking bad about them on stream. Sky Williams drama. General lists of people she's talked about: Ice Poseidon, Pyrocynical, Zoie Burgher, Celestia Vlogs, Jessica Negri, Lacey Green, Tana Mongeau. People are worried to respond to Anisa talking shit because she uses IDubbbz as a shield. Reacted to Venus Angelix video where she discusses her health and issues with having an eating disorder. Doxxed Keemstar of Drama Alert fame. She's a doxer, bro.
Keemstar literally has used to have practically all the information out there anyway.
Yeah. Basically,
because he was one of the first guys to get swatted.
Yeah,
but he would always say on stream his full name. His actual name is Dan Keem, Daniel Keem. He starts off the beta broadcast. It's like Daniel Keem and stuff.
Doesn't seem to respect others' privacy. Has talked publicly on stream about how she didn't like her friend Clary Perry's girlfriend. Called him a douchebag, unintelligent, and said that his content was lazy and that he didn't work hard for what he has, despite much of Anisa's fame coming from her boobs and IDubbbz. Anisa gets very defensive and angry about the points he makes clips on her comments about him here. Let's see a clip.
Of what I said about Pyro, I'm just not in the mood for it.
I'm pretty sure this is my first impression of Anisa.
I don't care what my opinion on it is. I can already see the headline now. IDubbbz girlfriend says mean things about Pyrocynical in her stream, and I'm just not in the mood for it, so I already fucking
That's what the title's called. Look at the title of the video.
Yeah. I deleted the video, so good luck clipping that. Yeah, literally
Amazing.
Literally already got clip chimped for real. And Pixels Going Their Own Way says 07, remind people to unlock gifts so they can get it if they have it unlocked. Support 3 dots right. Okay, so on the top right you should see 3 dots like stacked on top of each other, and that's where you'll see the gift options where you have to enable it. If you want to be eligible for receiving gifts that other chat members are so courageously giving. Okay, yeah. Sirius says I unlocked it. Real. Yeah, unlock it right now so you can have a chance of becoming a member to the channel. There is always just buying your own membership. Yeah, there is always that. But thank you so much for the 25 Polish money. For some reason the super chat appears twice for me on top. That's weird.
Oh yeah, let's see.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah.
No, I get it once.
Huh, weird. Yeah, just make sure to unlock it top right. So yeah, just make sure, because maybe somebody else is gonna, you never know when somebody else is gonna gift memberships. You wanna be on that, Yeah, so Chris Raygun, cough, Anissa's white knight in shining armor, coughs, jumps to Anissa's defense, angry at Sky for sharing personal conversation and accusing him of manipulating his audience. Sky promises that eventually he's going to drop a video exposing Anisa, though it's yet to be seen. I think Anissa's been exposed enough. But, please go off. Please go even harder in the paint, Sky. Please go hard. Okay, VOD of her saying this. Sky talking about Anisa on Twitter. Okay, let's see. Oh, and something went wrong. That clip has been deleted off of Twitch. Sky's comments on Anissa's behavior towards him. Anisa can DM me anytime she wants to work this out, but she won't, because she straight knows that what she did was inexplicably fucked up, but I'm infected with the gay. I'm not buying into that. So if she wants to reach me to have a platform to defend herself, I'm always here, ready, genuinely non-aggressive, and willing. Just goes to show how desperate Anisa is for relevancy. Anisa can DM me anytime she wants to work this out, but I think that's already... Yeah, calling Jessica Negri a freaking tryhard. Later says, I think Tana Mongeau is really good looking. VOD.
No taste. You're so ugly as fuck.
Yeah, I mean, now, especially now, if you look at her, leaked it's Discord awful. Proof of her talking about this. VOD here, short clip here. Okay, let's see. Is this IDubbbz girlfriend makes fun?
I don't know. It just looks interesting.
This audio is garbage. I'm not listening to all of this. I'm not gonna subject you all to hearing that. I just won't. So yeah, VOD here has no context for anything Venus has gone wrong, wondering how she even got the money to run away, and wonders what her Venus's parents must think seeing this video, despite it being very east to finding information about her. I'm assuming that's a typo for easy. Her horrible life prior to running away to be with Manic. While she feels bad, Keemstar still seems pretty annoyed and thinks he might have been set up. VOD here. VOD of her with a former friend who doesn't seem to be comfortable with her live streaming everything and asks her to stop. When asked to stop, Anisa looks confused and annoyed. But, speaking of which, Pixels Going Their Own Way just gifted 10 memberships. See?
Oh, yeah.
I knew when he was talking about, hey, make sure you remind everybody to turn on memberships. Yep, that's exactly where I was going. So, thank you so much for Pixels Going Their Own Way for gifting 10 memberships. And it looks like Genghis Kanye got a membership, Sir Yidis got a membership, Derek got a membership, Toru Adachi got a membership.
Oh, Adachi got one.
Honk the Homeless Clown got a membership, Spider Spectre got a membership, Andrew King, bunch of nines, got a membership, Arlo Ricks got a membership. Cold Cuts got a membership. Ghost Handy got a membership. And going on, looks like D-Man50 has also gifted 5 more memberships. Gosshawk got a membership. Noodles Greenskin got a membership. Malacor got a membership. Bro Has Hair was gifted a membership. And Night Shifter was gifted a membership. Ooh, yeah. Thank you so much to everybody who is currently watching, everybody who has super chatted, everybody who has gifted memberships. We got a lot of new members. We got, I think that's 20 members this stream. That's crazy.
Yeah, wait, man.
That is crazy, dude. Yeah, you see in the top right the like little notification for the membership. That's gonna be going off for a minute now. Yeah.
Ding 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 ding.
Yeah. So continuing on VOD here, chat figured out due to her identifying them as someone who lives near her, and Clara Perry was the only one who fit that description. The infatuation with Chris Raygun. Now, this is kind of where it gets interesting because Chris Raygun was fighting in Creator Clash. So, yeah, very, very interesting. Chris Raygun, mentioned above in the Sky Williams drama section, is a YouTuber who Anisa frequently talks to while on stream. Anisa has talked shit and been rude about Chris's girlfriend Lacey Green to him while on stream. Revealed on stream that she has had sex in an elevator to him while asking him what the weirdest place he'd had sex was. Wait, revealed on stream that she has had sex in an elevator to him. Okay. So she did not say that she had sex with him, but was talking about sex to him on stream.
Okay.
Which means, Anisa was not a virgin at marriage. Actually, haram.
Yeah, I don't think that's surprising anyone.
Yeah, not surprising at all. As of May 2018, apparently they've had talked much in the last few months. Called her a effing C word, asked if he's eaten her ass, made comments asking about her vagina, if she's pegged him, comments that she would make a great porn star, etc., etc. Overall, just very awkward, intrusive questions about his sex life and girlfriend that even he seems to eventually feel awkward talking about on stream. Compilation of her talking to him. Let's see. Let's see it.
What's it like to hear Ian do a bad unboxing? I mean, he's in a different room, so you just hear a lot of yelling.
It's interesting.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You've heard it too, haven't you? Because you came over that one time.
The audio. Why is the audio for all her old stuff
God.
like super like bad and crusty? By the way, shout out to Pixels Going Their Own Way again for another Polish 25 currency. D-Man 07, it is said. Yeah, I don't know. Are we going through a membership war where it's D-Man and Pixels Going Their Own Way competing to see who can gift more memberships?
Let's see.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Now. Yeah. Talking to Chris Raygun.
It's always very weird because it's like.
Wait.
Yeah.
Do you know who Chris Raygun kind of looks like here?
What?
Mr. J.
Actually, yeah. Now that you
I actually
it.
think so. Modern Mr. J, like he posted this thing on Twitter where it's like working with like a few people on its like next battle, and he looks exactly like Chris Raygun.
Yeah. We might have to bring this to his attention.
Wait. Mr. J. He could play Chris Raygun. Wait, Chris Raygun versus IDubbbz, and he can play Chris Raygun.
Yeah, whoever wins gets Anisa.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah, look, he's in the top right on this thing here. You don't see the resemblance. I see the resemblance. The underbeard's a bit heavier, but that's about it.
Definitely. Yeah,
other than that, it's like the nose is like the same. You know what I mean?
Yeah. We got more memberships gifted from D-Man50. I don't think it doesn't show anybody was gifted it yet, but all right, make sure you all turn on the gift. I think at this point, if you turn it on, allow gifted memberships, like it's gonna like give you it. Hell, like guaranteed. I'm not sure of that,
How do you do that? Because I don't think I have it on.
So it should be like the top right, like the 3 buttons on the chat.
Okay, so wait, so I go into like a YouTube channel. Let's just instruct it for me and like the other people, whatever.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Vicky turned it on, and Pilot 206.
Wait, how do I? Okay, I can't see where to do it.
So there's 3 more chances. All you have to do is turn on gifted memberships, and then you'll be able to get a membership.
Yeah, but where is it? I can't.
It should be I mean, like, can you click on the membership in the chat? And I think it might give you a prompt to turn it on.
Okay.
Okay. There's 2 more spots left. You got...
No, I can't. I guess I just don't have it. Okay. Or maybe that is not a thing in my country. Who knows?
Yeah. Yeah. I really don't know. There you go. Okay.
Yeah.
I think there's 2 more spots left. So, do I have to link like a YouTube support article? It's like how to turn on memberships.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Let's see. Pop Google. Yeah. Yeah. I'll let you guys look it up. But yeah, I'll play the video. Oh wait, Nona says you can refresh the page and it'll prompt you to allow gifts. Okay.
Let's see.
Yeah, so apparently I refresh the page. I guess if you're on desktop, then yeah. Okay. We'll play the video. We'll keep going.
They feel it's like they hate the people you talk about more than you do.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So it's just like, holy shit, like, it was like we didn't know how to respond. Like Ian's like, yeah, because like what? It's like, yeah, I made a video on it because I didn't like her being hypocritical, but like he doesn't hate Tana. He doesn't hope that Tana dies in a hole.
What do you want?
Okay, yeah, this is just kind of like, you know,
talking
nothing.
to the fucking
yeah. Okay, so if you're on phone, you can click D-Man's gift message to turn it on.
I have done it now. Okay, I have finally figured out in the boom of wisdom. I have finally figured it out.
Yeah, all right. Tyrone the birth controller was gifted membership by D-Man 50. There we go. There we go. Okay, Chris. Okay, Chris would defend her, but not her own boyfriend IDubbbz because he's a pussy. Ooh, possibly. Ooh, possibly cheated on her ex-boyfriend, Akaadian. Wait, that name sounds very familiar. Akaadian. Like,
Isn't that wait? Isn't that the fucking D&D guy, or is that a different guy?
I'm not sure.
Like,
yeah. Yeah.
No, this is a League of Legends player.
Okay.
Real name Matthew Higginbottom. This is on his like fandom page.
Okay, it literally says it right here. Akaadian is a professional League of Legends streamer.
Never mind.
Who was a few years younger than Anisa. Towards the end of their relationship,
26. Now.
They both went to TwitchCon together. While they were at TwitchCon, Anisa apparently booked an extra night at the hotel by accident and was alone. She invited IDubbbz to hang out with her. During this time, Anisa says that she had been talking to Ian for a while and that Akaadian knew about this. Ooh. Later says that Akaadian and her hadn't been in a relationship for a while. However, there are tweets showing that he was hanging out with her up until October 6th, 2016. Oh, okay, wait. And Squirrel Slayer just got a gifted membership. Which is yeah, okay. You know how IDubbbz has the Save the Squirrels initiative? And then we got Squirrel Slayer on our side. Quite ironic. Yeah. People said on one of her streams that Akaadian claimed Anisa had cheated on him, but Anisa refuted this and said that it would be completely unwarranted for him to say that. Okay, like if you're on stream, I feel like you're just like going on that stream to bury her if you're gonna say something like that. Yeah. Admitting to wanting guys who will spend money on her, essentially a sugar daddy. This con took place in San Diego from September 30th to October 2nd. Around this time was Akaadian and Anisa's 1-year anniversary, which she seemed excited for in late September. Picture of them
looks
together.
like an Aryan warrior. Look at this. Austin no powers. Be damned.
Man, she like, okay, this is actually kind of like this, like even like him to like 2016 IDubbbz is a little bit of a downgrade. Not gonna lie, unless you're going purely off of like online clout.
I don't care.
But I don't know.
He didn't care about that.
Yeah, he might have dodged a bullet in that case. You know.
Yeah.
Akaadian, where is he now? I really want to. I wonder if this. Okay, this is Bunny Anisa Jomha celebrating 6 months. Yeah, doing a lot better than IDubbbz. Yeah, I really want to see. A half day says pedo Anisa. Yeah, so I did.
I would sexual. Okay.
I did hear that Anisa dated a 16-year-old when she was 24, maybe, or like
Where
or 22, 23. This was one of
I couldn't find it.
This was one of the many like wait, I think, hold up. It's this YouTuber named Serial, but it's spelled spelled like serial killer. Yeah,
Sure.
It's like one of the like is a pretty long video. I would assume it would be in this. But yeah, half day. If you have like any any like corresponding or corroborating evidence, you could probably send it. Yeah, send it my way, and I'll put it on stream if it won't get me taken ad. Yeah. So on November 4th, Akaadian said on stream that he was upset and very angry, but didn't give many specifics about what he was so angry about. Later revealed that he had blocked Anisa while on stream to his fans, which a fan later told Anisa on Twitter. Clip where he tells viewers that he's angry but doesn't specify what he's angry about. Okay, slut shaming. Despite being a former titty streamer, she has both slut shamed Tana Mongeau and Zoie Burgher. Pot calling the kettle black right there. That is what I like to call it.
Amazing.
Now claims that her titty stream days were all just trolling and a social experiment. it was all just a joke, bro. It was all just a prank. Yeah. He called other girls sluts on Twitter and overall just seemed very derogatory towards other women. Claimed it was more skin than she ever showed on stream, despite clips of her existing where she's unbuttoning her shirt to reveal her bra. Relationship troubles with IDubbbz Ian December and January 2018. So this will be after the content cop.
Yeah.
So, moved in with Ian rather early on in the relationship, genuinely seems frustrated and angry whenever Ian tries to scare or surprise her on stream. Those clips were funny. Those were funny clips. Yeah, genuinely seems frustrated. Yeah, I already said that. While Ian was making the Asian Jake Paul content cop in the UK, Anisa talked on Discord about her relationship troubles, saying that it seemed like he was going to break up with her. We already went through all those DMs earlier.
True.
He called Ian gross on multiple occasions, is also using Ian for a visa because she's from Canada. That's an alinity moment. Very, yeah. Sometimes seems kind of unhappy.
Green card moment right there.
Seems kind of unhappy about the relationship and gets bitchy talking about him on stream. Admitted that Ian didn't see her for a while and said she tried to break up with him. However, Ian was desperate for the relationship to continue and Anisa stayed. And I'm assuming that's a typo for then. There's a lot of typos in this.
Yeah, there's a lot of typos in all of this. I mean, who could prevent that? Apparently, there's a lot of misspelling in here in this Tumblr blog.
Yeah, Tumblr blog. Yeah. Hinted that they've had a relationship scare before. Revealed that Ian wanted to move in with her again once he got back from the UK, but Anisa refused. Has also called him mean, a man-child, irresponsible, says that he doesn't treat her right, but for some reason, she still stays in the relationship. Screenshots of her calling Ian gross on Discord, as we already mentioned. We went through those, like, basically the first thing on stream. Yeah. And by the way, Nona says Matt stuff. He just turned 18 when she started dating him. His esports manager was stealing his paychecks and was poor AF. He even though Anisa knew, she was still mad he couldn't spend money on her. Yeah, I think it's like she wants the power in the relationship. I think that's what it really comes down to. I think that's the main factor.
I think that's, she doesn't have anything. This is my point. She doesn't have anything. She doesn't have any kind of insight. She doesn't have anything. All she wants is control.
Yeah. Yeah.
She's never been good at anything.
Yeah.
She can't do anything else.
Yeah.
She's someone like that. Is at the succubus, and now she's pretty apt because she can't do anything else. Literally, it's not interesting to talk to, not interesting to be around, and just the only reason you have this is to alleviate control over to someone else. And unfortunately for IDubbbz, it was the control to someone who's going to sabotage his life.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Okay. Going further, tries to compare cracker to an offensive slur for Aboriginals and attempts to play her own race card for legitimacy.
Oh, yeah.
You know what? I don't even care about that. Oh, yeah, wait. Okay, try hard edginess while also being basic. Okay, that's... Okay, so that's where that goes. Tries to emulate Ian's humor to appeal to his fans, but is incredibly basic with her posts and personality. According to her... yeah, that's the that the World War II thing again. Pretends to be good friends with Max Mofo and seems to try to emulate how he talks and his personality.
Interesting.
Yeah. VOD is widely known that the N-word experiments did not produce legitimate results. Most token by N-word scientists were gibberish and disorganized. Experiments were done only because the N-words had the ability to out of sadistic desire to harm people, and the small discoveries made could not be verified to the experiments being so cruel. Source. I like how this is like the only time I've seen like that clip from Anisa get fact checked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I did it before. But...
Yeah, I remember you did on stream, but like people just bring it up just to dunk on her without like explaining it more.
People dunk on the
in-depth.
Boogie one when Boogie was actually kind of right if you look into it. But Boogie said something different. He didn't say the experimentation was, I shouldn't. I'm not even gonna say because it probably can get the entire thing beat.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, yeah, continue. Ian has called her female Max Mofo in a content cop before. Wait, okay. Which content cop though? Why is it being so not specific? SMH. Okay, and Anon on Lolcow, who was a former fan, talked about how on stream she admitted that her and Max had only talked once when they were on a trip to Hawaii together. Max Mofo's girlfriend, Kat, calls her out on this and publicly shames her. Ooh. Okay, these are some of her edgier tweets. You don't think I've ever had someone call me a terrorist, packy, sand, actual N-word? Told me that my dad go back to our country, even if I hadn't, which I have. Why don't I deserve a hot take because of my skin color? What's wrong with saying cracker?
Are you kidding me? Short sweater shirt.
You guys,
this is fucking ironic now, talking about the purebred shit. She looks fucking... She doesn't even look like a mutt. She looks fucking white.
Yeah, exactly.
What the fuck?
Anissa says, you guys, I understand coon can be used as a slur. It can also not be used as a slur depending on the context. Or else everyone who owns the coon dog / enjoys coon hunting is part of the KKK.
You are retarded. Okay.
Fake body positive. Gets angry at women at the gym for making fun of an overweight woman while also making videos calling women like Amy Schumer whales. Okay, there's a difference there. Okay. See, I guess this is just like this is a Tumblr moment. Okay? If you're overweight at the gym, then you're actively going to, improve yourself. But calling Amy Schumer a whale, I mean, most of Amy Schumer's jokes are about either having sex or being fat.
I can call Anisa Jomha a well. I think it's fine with that. A beach well. With the fucking harpoon needs to come into.
Yeah.
But...
Yeah. My favorite pastime is watching fat people trying to Zumba. Okay, come on. That's funny. That's funny. Yeah. Anissa, come on. All right, Tumblr post, whoever posted this. That's funny. I guess it's still just trying to like point out the hypocrisy. ridiculed BBW women, saying they show zero respect for the human form by making their body like that.
Well, the fucking car. That's retarded. Okay.
While like putting like a bunch of tattoos on herself. While doing this, she praises curvy, thick women who work out, despite claiming before that she has OCD and has struggled with body issues before. She doesn't quite seem to understand at all what Venus was going through. Continuing on to faking mental illness. All right. She said that she has OCD, claimed that a school therapist at her university diagnosed her with this, despite therapists being unable to diagnose someone with a disorder.
Retard. I guess she also got diagnosed with the concussions when she was 2, you know, the ones that she went from 3 to 4 to 13.
Yeah. Changed her story to her also being a psychologist, then psychiatrist.
Psychiatrist. Yeah, that's what she was in that old club. Psychiatrist.
Psychiatrist. Then psychiatrist at the same time as her therapist who diagnosed her. Overall, just very inconsistent with what she does and does not have. Using others to get more popular. Okay, used drama with guys like Growscore and had relationships with popular YouTubers and Twitch streamers to increase her popularity. Constantly talks about how she doesn't want anyone else to make her famous or popular, and that she's done it all on her own, despite her fan demographics clearly saying otherwise. Only had a substantial subscriber increase when people started posting videos of Ian scaring her on her streams or her being featured in a description of Ian's Asian Jake Paul content cop. Amazing. Yeah, because like you'd see the like clips of like Ian scaring his, and also like in the clip of like her beefing with Pyrocynical, like it wasn't titled Anisa beefing with Pyrocynical. No, it was IDubbbz's girlfriend. That was the title there.
It needs to be.
Yes. Yeah. So, clings to whatever her current boyfriend is interested in. With Akaadian, she started playing League of Legends. With IDubbbz, she started doing YouTube a ton. When she dated guys into sports, she became obsessed with sports, etc. I mean, that's a common woman trait. Bragged about how the Tana content cop was her idea.
It's vapidly fucking. I wouldn't say to get vapidly just nothing out of it. You know what I mean? Everything she ever gets into, she knows nothing about, and she gives the worst possible advice. I think that's just an Anisa moment, personally.
Anisa moment.
Yeah.
Real.
Who knows? Maybe I'm the fucking next IDubbbz.
Yeah. Okay. So she bragged about how the Tana content cup was her idea, and then later, on the H3H3 podcast specifically, she would basically be talking out both sides of her mouth, where it's like, oh yeah, it was my idea, but it was a horrible idea.
Yeah.
Seems to be obsessed with IDubbbz's popularity, going as far as to call him IDubbbz on her phone instead of Ian. Oh man. Oh. That's bad. Stay classy, Anissa. Yeah. Salty about the haters. Openly acknowledges lolcow and haters instead of ignoring it. Has created a Twitch emote involved video with timestamp of her talking about them. Let's see if this has good audio.
It's not.
You know what you're
doing? It's the same video as before.
Yeah.
You're breaking
it's
my
timestamps.
trust and in turn my heart.
What in God's non-existent name are you talking about?
I've sacrificed.
I like Chris Reagan had to do like the edgy atheist thing, with
no, it's pretty funny.
It was the skeptic community,
Yeah.
So much for this podcast. All the little Tumblrinas telling me that I'm cheating on my boy with you because we do a podcast. All the angry little fucking cowards out there.
She talks like Chris Reagan.
Okay.
Why is her voice like breaking down right here? Is this supposed to be the joke?
I don't know.
Yeah. Very, very interesting. Yeah. Huh.
And I reach out my hand and I say, here, Chris, let's ignore the haters. Let's make a podcast anyways. And then you turn around and you bite.
Ow, Peter.
Oh, she's doing the Peter Griffin thing. Okay.
Yeah, okay, turn this off. Okay.
Yeah, somebody in chat, yeah, Derek says she changes her hairstyle and color in almost every clip. Yeah, that's pretty
No
funny.
consistency. In every sense.
Yeah. Literally, My Dress Up Darling. Bad ending, though. No, she's the Netflix adaptation of My Dress Up Darling. That's what that is. Oh, dude, that's actually the perfect like comparison right there. Okay. Art theft and tracing has claimed art as her own on Instagram, despite it having proof it was traced. Reveal hidden contents. Is friends with both popular artist Nips, ex friend of Momokun, and Wishu, Jacksepticeye's girlfriend, who are very anti art theft. Okay, so this is yeah, this
Bleach,
is definitely Bleach, and she's from One Piece, right?
No, they're both from Bleach.
Okay, they're both.
That's Orihime and Ichigo from fucking Bleach.
Yeah, and that seems to be it's very low quality screenshot, but that seems to be from February 20th, 2016.
So poorly fucking. And I believe that is a free fucking Google image sunset in the distance.
Yeah. Okay, so this is either from 2016 or 2018. It's kind of hard. It's kind of hard to tell when it's.
They made Ichigo Aryan. What the fuck? They made his eyes blue.
Oh yeah.
Literal Aryan warrior. Fucking Austin O'Powers edit of Ichigo right here.
Yeah. Hey, dude, Half Day says I hate tracers. Now it's personal. For real, dude. Yeah. By the way, Half Day. If you guys are unaware, let me just look up Half Day IDubbbz, because he made quite a popular video, and, like, with no commentary, just IDubbbz comparing the old IDubbbz to Half Day IDubbbz. The past IDubbbz talks to present IDubbbz. 300,000 views. Shout out Half Day for real.
Yeah.
Yeah, and more receipts, VODs, art theft evidence, the leaked Discord conversations. Anisa treats Ian like shit. Posted 4 years ago. So this has all been like posted throughout like the course of years now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Anisa complains and alludes to Ian being abusive in her chat, but tricks Ian into walking her dog so she can continue playing games on Twitch.
Amazing.
Honestly, people would probably watch her just walking a dog, honestly. I think like that's true, honestly. And these are wait. Okay, these are very low quality.
It's anything for views, huh? Okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that is. So in the Discord screenshots, we were legit the last people to go. Lol F Tana. She was so dumb she never even knew it was Ian. Lol, Ian might have had a gun. N-word equals gun. She was wearing an effing bra, nothing else. Let me just make sure this isn't too bad. Let me just nothing. Okay, she was wearing a bra, nothing else. Okay, yeah, that's a little edgy. That's a little etchy, I should say. Yeah,
there's something you would expect to see in Oracle's Twitter live.
Yeah, Anisa continues, and he was like, I feel badly when people tell me how brilliant the Tana thing was. I always tell them it was your idea. And that was from July of 2017. So just like 6 months after the Tana Mongeau content cop. Yeah. IDubbbz only went to Tana Mongeau because Anisa told him to. Anisa constantly takes full credit for the Tana content cop and is upset she didn't get famous for it. Tana was only 19 at the time. Meanwhile, Anisa was 24. A 24-year-old bitter lady making her boyfriend go after a 19-year-old. Later reveals she is jealous of Tana's looks and fame. Oh, and of course, the clip is missing.
Tana's ugly as okay.
See clip below.
All these women are ugly.
Oh, and yep, that clip is also gone. Yeah, and okay, we've already seen this clip, and we might be nearing the end here.
Oh, of course, fucking dog. Makes sense.
Dog.
White
girls fuck dogs. IDubbbz's girlfriend leaks and doxes IDubbbz's home address by constantly posting selfies and leaking mail labels on her Twitch stream. Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, okay, you could probably like pin down his location from that. Okay, this is also a very low quality thing. And this is talking smack about IDubbbz to her subscribers, people who, okay, this is probably the same thing as we covered earlier. Yeah. Continuing on, Turkler, I think we already had dinner with him. Apparently, Anisa had dinner with him last night. What is this all about? So I just not shown interest in IDubbbz, Ian. Yeah, so this is nearing the end. So IDubbbz, you serious? Out of all the fine men here in the chat and Discord and fucking world, IDubbbz? I agree, Dutch. Matt is ruining everything. The end. Oh, so this is when she hopped from the other guy, the League of Legends streamer, to IDubbbz.
Yeah. Higginbottom, or whatever the fuck his name is. Matthew Higginbottom.
Yeah.
Akaadian.
Yeah, Akaadian. So I should just not show interest in IDubbbz? Question mark. You should be breaking up with Matt for yourself, not for IDubbbz. Well, I broke up with Matt. Ooh, lion hoe juice. Yeah, Content Cup IDubbbz girlfriend exposed. Posted 5 years ago. So like this guy was probably. Oh wait, this is probably just a clip, right? Maybe. Oh, maybe. This was a collective
here,
work.
just go back.
Okay, yeah. So.
Yeah.
I mean, so yeah. Oh, by the way, the funny thing about the like Content Cop theme song, it's from like YouTube's audio library.
Yeah.
It's like from there. Yeah. Continue on. Anisa leaked master Discord posts. Yeah, and these are all the good stuff. Yeah. Whoa, Anisa ain't looking so good right there. Anisa.
No, she's always looked ugly to me.
Yeah, but that is the conclusion for Anisa's leaks.
Oh yeah.
But we have the podcast to go through. The talking about why the beef between Rusty Cage and Ian.
Saying that you haven't watched any of his recent videos.
Wait, hold up. Okay, this actually has like decent audio quality, so I can turn down the volume.
I think the only video I've actually seen on his channel is the bad unboxing when he got my book. I only watched him in like Filthy Frank and stuff.
What about you, Eggy? Have you been keeping up with it?
I watched the speaking on Froggy Fresh. I didn't watch the new C thing that he did last night or the day before or whatever, because literally anything is worth more of my time. I've watched like 50 Geno Samuel Chris Chan videos, and I still opted to listen to the new Turkey Tom Chris Chan video while I drove to the Jimmy compound.
The treehouse.
That's right.
The 3-hour video that Turkey Tom just put out.
Hey, it's about a 3-hour drive to get here, so it worked out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, all right, so whatever. I don't really care that much about IDubbbz. Like, one thing that I'm always trying to rail against is people turning YouTubers into this weird celebrity culture, which I guess it has been for a while, but it just seems so cringy.
I want to just make one small interruption. I know you said you want to start making real YouTube money. You should completely reverse your ideas about that. You should feed into it.
Do we know where that like the Rusty Cage? This is like a long. Yeah,
exactly. It just dropped as soon as literally like 10 minutes after you went live.
Yeah, that's kind of funny. Yeah, just like, oh, new IDubbbz lore just dropped.
Yeah, and I was like, fuck, because I was about to watch it because it came after work. So.
Yeah, let me put it at 1.5 times speed. See how that. Sure. Yeah, I don't want to pull like a Hassan and just like not react to it.
Yeah.
You know.
Entirely do a lot of soy faces and a lot of loud jump cuts and things like that, and I think you'll make more YouTube money. All right, but continue.
Oh yeah, I mean, every time I try to do a soy face, everyone just shits on me. Like, what the fuck? Like, I almost didn't click on it because of how annoying it looked. Like, all right, fine. So it doesn't work on everyone.
It only works for Mr. Beast fans.
Yeah. You have to train your audience.
Dude, that's actually true though. Like, if you look at like the Mr. Beast thumbnails, like the new ones just look uncanny. They just look weird.
Yeah, I agree.
Kind of weird. Like, I don't know, like what filters like they're putting on to like make his like. I don't know. It just looks like kind of.
He's like a video game character. It looks like Shenmue character now.
Yeah, exactly. It's weird.
So I legitimately have not seen this video that I guess he put you in his video. Can you explain what the fuck is happening? Because I'm very confused, Rusty, to be completely honest.
Okay, so so Creator Clash 2, the boxing match that he, puts on with his wife Anisa, was a month and a half ago or something like that. And
you attended?
I attended, and I didn't just attend. I kind of got a VIP pass, so that's like all the parties where all the creators are and like the backroom events and whatnot.
And how much money did you blow on that?
I got that for free, just a hookup from Wang. Wang hooked me up. It wasn't really even sure if it was going to happen, but we kind of like fandangled the people into getting the passes because the people were high. I was talking to someone, and they just seemed like they're high. And I knew I was on a list, but I was like on a waiting list. And so I was just waiting there to try to get into this event. And I was like, yeah, if you could just, look up, I think Wayne suggested it, and he went through this person, and they're running around going like, oh, we're so sorry. We're trying to find the person. Whatever. They end up getting us the passes. We go to an event the night before, and I see IDubbbz there. And as I'm leaving to go smoke a cigarette, and he's like, hey, Rusty. And it was kind of like, I don't know, I got this feeling like he didn't like me, and I, for some reason, felt that before, but I wasn't sure if that was in my own head. But I was like, oh, hey, man, what's up? Awesome event. Hope the fight goes well. Hey, do you know if we can leave and then come back in if I walked out of the building? He's like, I don't know. I don't know what kind of pass you got. Kind of indicating that somehow I got it.
Okay. A part of me just wants to skip to, like, the part where they actually, like, supposedly interact with IDubbbz, because this is just kind of like...
Well, they are talking about him right now.
Yeah. Okay.
In here by ill means.
At this point, does he have a reason to dislike you? Have you been talking shit publicly?
Oh, there we go.
Well, it's so fucking hard to tell. They're all so sensitive. I know I've like tweeted some shit out, but it's like not been fucking hardball shit. I'm not calling him out. I haven't talked shit about Anisa or anything. I don't believe. So I don't. If he's mad at me at something, it's just that it's like oversensitive of something I might have said on Twitter once or twice.
About drunk at 3 a.m. and then Rusty Cage deleted tweets, pick it up.
Yeah. Or maybe he thinks I'm Sam Hyde affiliated, which apparently that's kind of.
Oh, that's a big no-no for him.
Right. So I don't know. I left it open. I was like, I'm probably either overthinking it, or he might just be kind of awkward in person. He's nervous. He's got a big fight the next day. Whatever. But also, I was publicly supporting Froggy Fresh during that.
Yeah, that's probably the issue.
Yeah, because I mean,
if you're not
guys,
yeah.
Okay, so that's he got a VIP pass the first time and then supported Froggy, so that's probably why.
Yeah, that explains it.
Yeah.
That explains it. Yeah.
Okay, so that's about it. Okay,
that's very unfortunate.
But
should we see if there's more to the situation?
Sure.
Yeah, this is. Man, dude, this is actually. Dude, IDubbbz, how is he so sensitive? It's like, hey, I don't really, he still has the season or the VIP pass. It just like didn't like he just wanted to stand like basically, it would make sense for Rusty Cage of all people is like stand up against like cancel culture or whatever.
Yeah.
You're against him, Rusty.
Right. So apparently, I made enemies by showing support for someone who
got completely fucked over by bullshit.
Right. So
true.
The next day's the fight, and I got a Froggy Fresh shirt on.
Yeah, no wonder why he's pissed.
Well, that was after.
Yeah,
it's the next day, so he didn't know. And so I'm in like the back VIP area where all the creators hang out before they go to their seats or whatever. And Emp had made a bunch of signs that were really softball signs. They were poster boards that said things like IDubbbz is a joke police or Froggy Fresh did nothing wrong. Things like that.
Once again, Rusty Cage is taking the fall for what Emp Lemon did. Tale as old as time.
So I was down on the floor. I was right next to where all the fighters enter, when they're like running down the aisleway before they get into the ring. And across from me were some people who got the signs that Emp made. I guess they had met up with them or something. So they're like kind of queuing to me that they're gonna hold the signs up whenever IDubbbz runs out. I was like, all right. I was like, that'd be pretty funny. So I got my camera out and I filmed it as he ran out. And I got like a sorry, am I cutting out?
No, you're good.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is what he said on Brandon Buckingham's channel. Whereas he posted a video of people holding the free Froggy Fresh signs or whatever. Froggy Fresh did nothing wrong.
Yeah.
And then he just posted the video, and then after at some event, Anisa went up to him and said, "Hey, what? You shouldn't have posted that? Was that it?" Something it's just like something so innocuous. Like they're literally getting so mad over tweets.
Yeah,
just like
Sam Hyde content, as IDubbbz goes.
Yeah, who considers tweets to be content, bro? Who?
Exactly.
For freaking Froggy, it's like so bad, dude. I like when we're just like this is just basically back to IDubbbz. Like this is supposed to be about like Anisa, but I think that I am more informed about Anisa now, so I know like the timeline. Because some people would mention things here and there, but then it would just go to. But then it's like we never got like a real good look at Anisa, especially when it came from outside of the perspective of their relationship.
Sure.
But now we know. Now we know, and that is the website, the blog that is from is Anisa Jomha receipts.tumblr.com.
Sure, and I think that's all. Did that take a longer than you thought to get through that? That took
much longer. Much longer.
2.5 hours, dude. Fuck.
Yeah. Much longer. Like and also you guys are killing it with the support. Like I didn't know all this IDubbbz stuff was still popping off. But yeah.
I love the mechanic, the Manic mechanic. What can they say?
Yeah,
and also, remember about 30 minutes in, I said there's a funny tweet. I guess I can show you that now.
Oh yeah, yes you can.
It's by Israel.
Mm-hmm.
At Israel on Twitter.
We're not going into that. We're not. We're not doing that.
I'm just the messenger of Israel. That's all I can say.
Okay, very cool. It's like. Bro, this is so I don't know, like because honestly, like I was doing like the pre-stream research myself, before the stream started, and I think I didn't even realize that there was a second page to this, because like I scrolled all the way. Oh, she's doing the happy merchant hands, ooh, and I didn't even see the next page part. I didn't even see that there was a next page part. I just thought it was just like this one page. Which, funny thinking about that now. Very funny. Yeah, but what's the Anisa summary? Oh, is this? Oh, yeah, this is just like what she is. Okay, yeah, I think we've exhausted this whole site. If you want to use it as a source for yourself, it is Anisa Jomha receipts.tumblr.com.
Oh yeah.
And by the way, shout out to Lotan on YouTube for sharing this with me, because that's pretty epic. That's pretty epic. Yeah. Let me read some chats before we head out. Morgan Tully says he could redeem himself by doing a full final content cup on her, and it ends with divorce papers. That would be so funny. That would be so funny. I don't know. Like, would you be recording the divorce court case? I think the divorce would have to be settled before the content cop ends, and that would have. And for it to have the same punch, like it has to be revealed in the content cop. I feel like it has to be kind of be done very privately.
Unless fucking Anisa gets the channel in the divorce area.
No.
It's like content cop IDubbbz, but done by Anisa. I have whacked him out of the channel.
That'd be bad. I don't know. At least, honestly, at this point, like, I don't even know. Like, would that even be worse than just modern day IDubbbz?
Yes. Anisa's just unbearable to listen to.
Yeah, actually, that is true. That is true. Yeah, so yeah, hopefully IDubbbz can turn around from this. I doubt he will, but there is still a chance.
Sure.
If there's a will, there's a way.
If there's a whip, there's a way.
Yeah.
You don't wanna go to war no more. But the man with the plan says, "Hey, okay." You ever seen that?
I have not.
Oh fuck! I was just referencing someone no one in the chat gets. Put the one in the chat if you can fucking get that deep cut reference. No one fucking gets that. I'm telling you why.
Okay, and by the way, I am if you're looking at my chat, let me reload. Go to home. But I am going to be uploading my first non-IDubbbz video since the new video released, I think.
Oh yeah.
I'm trying to, because like the shorts are a bunch of clips. There's a bunch of clips, then just like the zero short.
Okay,
yeah.
Ice Cube Man.
The Ice Cube Man. Yeah, so a zero host tournament for Band Smash players. That'll be premiering in 10 minutes. So when I end the stream, it'll redirect you all to the new video. Hope you all support it. You know, I hope you guys don't just see me as the guy that takes down IDubbbz all the time. I go after everyone. All right. Okay, okay. Put a 1 in chat if you found me from one of my IDubbbz videos. Put a 1 in chat. I want to see how many of you are watching this.
The ones, yeah. Let's see.
Yeah, I want to see. But yeah, I want to. Yeah, just I can't just rely on IDubbbz content forever because he really only makes content just like barely any. He barely makes content anymore. All right, there is gonna have to be a time where I am not only doing IDubbbz content. Yeah. Oh man, a lot of you are putting 1 in chat. All right, Half Day, Alro Ricks, Orlando Velasquez, Blinded Journeyman, Toru Adachi, Ollie Word Comics, Mekudu one. Okay, yeah. So IDubbbz is a pillar of my fan base. Yeah, Half Days is my past 3 videos of IDubbbz. So true. Yeah. Yeah, but by the way, if you want to help support the message, help support the channel, then make sure you go click the link in the pinned chat. And you can go to thedragonstreasure.com for your anime branded tea or coffee. I
know I'm not your cup of tea.
The coffee is for pre-order right now. It'll be shipped the week of May 29th. Okay. Yeah, so if we were to look at some of the beginner coffees, then Iroh's Legacy Sleep Potion, Apple Cider Tea, Magical Girl Mars, Cherry Green Tea, Christmas in a Cup, Strawberry or White. You can get 10% off all of this tea and the coffee if you use code MANIC when you check out your anime branded tea. Yeah. Blind Journeyman said, I occasionally popped in, but IDubbbz got me to become regular. I'll stay regular after. So cool. Very cool. Let's go. Toru Adachi says, came for the IDubbbz, stayed for the Adachi. Oh, yeah, let's, wait.
Adachi. Adachi! Adachi!
Kino as usual.
Oh, yeah.
Amazing. Yeah, I had to do this. But hey, you could definitely use his girlfriend for content. True. All the videos will be named IDubbbz girlfriend or IDubbbz wife. IDubbbz wife. What was my wait, hold up. What was my short that really popped off? What was it named? IDubbbz's
Cut
wife
my
is
life
cringe.
into pieces. This is my last resort.
800k views.
No breathing.
800k views on that. That is insane. Dude, we are breaking through the matrix, bro.
Yeah.
Dude, honestly, and I have a second one where I said a different thing, but it's reacting to the same TikTok.
I saw you did that.
Yeah. No, but I said something different at the end. So it's but what if I did a third one just to piss everybody off? It's I don't know. Just react to the TikTok a third time. What would I say?
Oh, yeah.
What should I say? This woman is responsible for the downfall of. I don't know. I'll come with something really funny.
There
It'll be
will
the
never be another content cop because of this woman.
I don't know. No, I have to be very poignant. And now Leafy reacts to IDubbbz's apology. 19k. This is most of this is about IDubbbz. Oh no! And then there's Pika me right here.
Suffocation. No breathing.
Don't give a fuck if I cut my own breathing. Yeah, it's man, shorts, they're a wonderful thing. They're a wonderful thing. Yeah. I'm surprised this of all things really got that high up. That's actually crazy. It's insane. It's like I have the VTuber, I have the VTuber audience, now I have the IDubbbz audience. Man, what other massive controversy? I might have to just do the go after capitals again. But yeah, but just a reminder, we have a new video about Zero hosting a tournament for banned Smash players. It's gonna premiere in 4 minutes. So when I cut off the stream here, it'll redirect you all to that video.
And finally, I want to say this as well. If you join me being on these streams or whatever the fuck for some reason, there's me, Tyrone Birth Controller.
Tyrone.
I've been doing streams for a while. Here's my link. Click on this if you want me to stream. Currently, I have a strike, so I'm on kick.
Yeah.
But this Wednesday, that's when the content's going to be flooding in. That's what I'm telling you. The Birth Controller is going to be back once again.
Yeah. Half Day says Illuminati. Honestly, I haven't really been following all that stuff, but Tyrone has definitely been following the Illuminati.
Yeah, I got
drama.
a fucking big video on that.
Yeah, for real, dude. It's crazy. It's great.
Yeah,
dude. We out here. We up here. All right. Yeah.
Actually, I think you can play the fucking IDubbbz video because it doesn't have any copyrighted thing. It just has JRPG music. Yeah.
You can train with whoever you want. Doesn't matter what you say. Even if Ian had a problem with it, I can go train with whoever I want. What I can't do is train with whoever I want and come back and start insulting him on Twitter.
The main reason Froggy was kicked from the card was for collaborating with Sam Hyde. And I have proof. I have the receipts. I think a lot of the content I've made has been irresponsible and misguided. And I think I've hurt a lot of people with the content I've made.
Already dead.
My girlfriend started an OnlyFans account. A good amount of people are just doing the reasonable thing and just making jokes and laughing about it.
I don't think so, Anissa. Bitch. Oh. Fucking Anissa. What an ugly piece of shit. But look how beat she is. Oh.
I'm sending this to Anissa's OnlyFans. It goes directly into charity.
Yeah.
Everybody hates him and his wife's a slut.
I don't want to share the space with you. I don't want other people to be uncomfortable because you're there. Say,
clean the fucking bathtub.
And I've never said this unironically, but I think this will be the first time I actually say unironically and mean it. Kill yourself. I don't want anything to do with Sam. I don't want anything to do with people that think what Sam is doing is okay.
Oh, boo-hoo. Let me play a song for you on the world's smallest violin. Okay, this is epic.
I don't like him, and Froggy knows that. Froggy knows that I don't like him. Of course, that's why he was banned. Froggy knew all of this going into it.
Wait a second, you never told him he would be banned.
He's been perpetuating a narrative that it's about OnlyFans.
This video was made because IDubbbz got offended. Yes, it is about OnlyFans. Yes, it is about Anisa. And yes, it obviously is about Sam Hyde. Heaven forbid I come to the conclusion that it's about OnlyFans when your entire video is about it.
It's okay when I'm hating, but when other people are hating me, strictly off limit.
Why IDubbbz is losing his audience now is because a man who spent the better part of his entire career making fun of others is now kind of shelling up after the mildest of criticisms. Mildest of criticism being jokes, funny. Because personally, when it comes to edgy jokes, my stance is that
it's either all okay or none of it's okay.
Why IDubbbz's own fans will never take him seriously anymore is because of a multitude of factors. The main one being he is so deep.
Dude, that I like how you point this out right before that, like, he made the video saying all of it is okay or none of it's okay is dangerous.
Yeah, exactly. And then he just used those words against it anywhere.
Yeah, he just literally wanted yeah, for real.
Yeah.
Deviated and changed in the worst kind of direction for everything. But he's not telling any jokes anymore. He's telling you how to think. In the words of KSI, announcement to all influence marketers. Don't forget to still be entertainers. Don't forget to still make content. Don't just turn into a boring person.
That's so true. That's so true. That's what IDubbbz has become. It really has.
Exactly.
Let's see. Where's the bit with like more like AI Finis and Tucker Carlson? Is there more at the end or?
This in the other ones.
Okay. Oh, the other, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, if you guys want to watch the fucking rest of that, I'll put the link to that video in chat.
It's on Tyrone's channel.
By me. It's
by Tyrone himself.
Here you go. Here's the link to that video. I think it's pretty good. A lot of people said it's pretty good. Whatever the fuck. More videos coming soon.
Yeah. Wait, premieres in 23. Wait, hold up. Hold on. I need.
Oh, you did it tomorrow. You did the next day.
Yeah. Fuck. Wait. Hold up. I need to make it. I need to make it today. Let me set it to. Okay. Rescheduled it. Okay, it should be okay, premiere will begin shortly. There we go. Okay, we still have time here. Yeah, okay, hold up. Yeah, which one of the videos had the funny? Was it Illuminati's response? yeah, punish Trump.
Yeah, it's this one.
This is so
Tyrone,
funny.
the birth controller. I'm so happy she actually responded so we can both go back at her together. This woman, Illuminati, has lied for far too long. Her reign of terror is over. Let me pass it to you, Tyrone, buddy boy.
YouTuber Illuminati recently made a response video to all the spurious allegations towards her, and usually I'm willing to always see them and potentially even retract prior assumptions. But unfortunately, this video was not very good whatsoever. Well, kind of. It's more so mixed than anything.
Wait, how far is it?
It's 10 minutes, 10 minutes 30 in.
Okay.
Get like, get like 10 minutes around like 20.
There we go. There we go.
I know that word was in your vernacular, lol. She's a chameleon.
Do I get to clean a bathtub yet?
Not now. Sit down, neat boy. Let the men take the helm. So, to continue. So that
there's
you
that
will-
one, and then there's another one where it's like, who are you, my fucking bathtub cleaner? Whatever. Yeah, it's really nice. But that's the first one. Okay, we don't need to fucking watch.
But you know, we do have the. Thank you all for watching. By the way, thank you all that have super chat or gifted memberships. Dude, the membership gang is increasing. A lot.
Man.
Yeah, for real. For real, we got a little small army in the memberships. But we have a new video premiering right now. So make sure you guys go check that out. I'll wait, hold on. Let me copy the video URL. And everybody go check out the new video. It's not on IDubbbz. So this is gonna be a test. See if I can make content that's not on IDubbbz. Thank you all for watching. And I think this is where we'll end it. Shout out to Tyrone, the birth controller, for hopping on. After the stream's done, I'll add his @ in the description, and obviously I will I'll add timestamps to the stream.
Sure.
So you all have a good one. Let me just make sure. Let me make sure that the redirect's gonna work. Noah Little Bear. I don't. What are you talking about? Are you just spamming the chat? I don't know. Tails.
It's Eminem. It's Eminem.
Nails. All right.
Happy pot probably not got a coffee pot in his hockey knock.
All right, everybody.
And now
check
knock
out
this cocky fox knock you off. If he ever gets his